Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You know the saying. Stay hungry, stay humble. I'm humble in defeat, and I'm gonna remain humble in victory. This is it, right?
Parley Productions.
I just wanted to put on a great boxing masterclass and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport. Man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
I'm prepared to the best of my capability, and I pray that I get the win. Look at it, like, I love Mike Tyson, how he came into the game on some different kind of vibe. You know what I mean, man? It takes a crazy man to want to fight, you know what I mean, day in, day out. It's a hardcore sport, as you said, no silk shoes.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
Good morning, TBV. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Wednesday, you know what time it is, 7 p.m. Eastern. Later on tonight, we're back with another Border Wars episode. Today will be ticket announcement. Tickets are out. Hotel rooms are out. And we got a lot of information to bring all our fighters and participants and just people that will be in attendance. But this fine morning, we're going to be discussing a fine interview that Coogan Cassius made or did with Anthony Joshua. Shout out to IFL. They conducted an interview with Anthony Joshua that probably broke the internet. I don't even know how many views it has, because when I was watching it, I was part of the first 1,600, and a lot to unpack in that AJ hour interview. A lot of great headlines. F Bob, F losing, you know, little slights at Wilder. Basically accepting Fury's help with the Usyk fight, willing to train and spar with Fury. Not that they haven't, right? You know, I've heard that they've sparred, but with these two men so close to possibly fighting, that was a little left field for me, you know. But it was a good interview, you know. It showed so much of his personality. He made me laugh so many times. You know, it's everything I wanted Terrence Crawford to do in his interview with Brian Custard. He opened up and he let us in, man. And it was good. It was good. It was interesting, though. It was telling. You know, he said that he had some serious conversations with his team and his inner circle, and then his outer circle. So interesting. I mean, just the way he put it, like, Rob is going to be my head trainer, but there's going to be some serious questions that need to serious conversations that need to be had. So he's saying, like, yeah, I want Rob McCracken to still be my trainer, but I don't know if he's going to be able to rock with me training with Garcia. I don't know if he's going to want to go to the States for 6 months. I don't know if he's going to want to go from L.A. to Ronnie's, you know? So it was funny. It was funny. Yeah, I did see him pretend to run away from the question. That's what I mean. Like, he gave us so much, you know. At the end, he gave us that weird, creepy, you know, look into the camera and tell a speech in your deep voice. And then he gave you, you know, the playfulness, the jokes, you know. It was good. It was good, man. I'm hearing it's got about 430,000 views. So shout out once again to IFL. That's a winner. And the fact that he knows right? He said, I'm coming to you because basically he ain't said in them words, but he's like, I'm coming to you because I know you the streets. I want to talk to the people, and I know this is how you're the closest thing to the people. And that was true. IFL's huge in London, and you know, they will get his message out, as you can see they've done. I wonder how many people were saying some of these things, right? Because I'm listening to the interview. You know, I'm a little narcissistic myself, so I'm hearing them say things like, you know, they questioning whether or not I should take the rematch. He's like, you seriously got geezers out here telling me to not take the fight. And I'm like, damn, is he listening to the show? And then he says something else like, yeah, you know, I feel like I got to answer these questions because everybody's asking certain questions. And, you know, obviously a lot of the stuff he was saying felt like conversation we've had here on the show, whether it be a caller or panelist or whatever. So it was crazy, you know, because whether he listens to this particular show or a dozen others, he has his ear to the street. And he felt like, you know what? I'm gonna talk, man. I'm not gonna let people think what they want to think. I'm not gonna let people answer questions for me. You know, this interview was a really good interview, you know. It definitely made me appreciate Anthony Joshua more. It's making you want to root for him, you know. It's funny, too, because now we're going to get to see, I mean, he's saying he's not going to go out there and do what we all thought he would do, which was just be the bigger man. But then in the same sentence, he says, like, bro, I'm going to just go out there and punch him on the hip, shove him if I have to. So, like, he knows that we were right. He knows that that's the game plan that he needs to be using is, you know, be the bigger man, bully your opponent, push him back, make him think about something versus nothing. Yeah, I mean, I'm not claiming he did. I'm saying it definitely felt like a lot of conversation that we've had here, but I guess this is the conversation that all boxing channels are having, right? You know, look, you know, a lot of the stuff he spoke of is a lot of the things we speak of daily here. So it was an interesting interview for me. I enjoyed it. I watched it from the beginning to the end, you know. I pay for YouTube Red, so they got credit. IFL got credit for that. You know, they getting paid for my YouTube Red subscription for their ads. So, you know, I felt like it was a great interview. It really did. It wasn't too telling in terms of what trainer he's going with. That was a little bit of a riddle. He made it seem as if like maybe he's gonna work with all of them. You know, he definitely loving Canelo, but then definitely loving Ronnie, but then bringing up the language barrier and the culture barrier with Robert and Canelo's team. So I don't know. Where is he gonna go? Honestly. Interesting, though, because he's making it seem as if he might just go soak up a little bit with everybody. You know what else was interesting that he brought up? That everybody wants to train him, but everybody wants $1 million. You know? So that must be tough, too, you know, to not know who's really genuinely trying to help you and who's just here for a check. I mean, Antonio Tarver himself reached out to me like, yo, get the word to AJ. I'm like, bro, I ain't got no in with AJ. He like, get the word with AJ, man. I want to train him. I'm like, man, your best bet is Eddie Hearn, you know? But I think that that's going to be the next thing to break the internet, you know? What he decides to do in terms of trainer selection. You know, who will Anthony Joshua pick? Will it be Eddie Reynoso? Or would it be Virgil Hunter? Would it be Ronnie Shields? Who's it gonna be? That is the question. I think everybody is really interested in that too, right? It's like, who's gonna be the guy to show him, you know, how to win, how to beat Usyk? Can he beat Usyk? He said he wanted to outbox the boxer, man. He wanted to go in there and show his skills. And I get him too because, you know, again, he was listening to everybody, right? And by everybody, I mean channels, interviews, you know, and even his idols. He said something about like watching his idols tell him not to take the rematch. And he couldn't believe it. Like, man, this guy's telling me to go and get some tune-up fights. It's like this, a guy I idolized, a guy I thought was a warrior, you know? So that was interesting. Very interesting. Because I was trying to figure out, like, is it Lennox? Like, who other than myself, obviously, I thought, you know, I always tell a guy, take a tune-up, man. But I get him. Listening to him, I get why you don't take a tune-up. I get why you take your immediate rematch. You understand? But he did speak for the guys like me and you who just want to see him do well, right? He said, look, I get it if it's just some geezer off the street that wants to see, you know, that's thinking of your well-being. And he's like, oh, maybe don't go straight into it. But he's saying a fighter who's been there, who's a legend, that shouldn't be his advice. But what AJ's not noticing is that they're giving him that advice because he looks so bad. Because he looks so far from himself, you know? It's not about the legend or the fighter, the fighter that you've idolized not being what you thought he was. It's about him watching you not know what to do in a moment of adversity. You know, I mean, he said it like that was a weird answer, right? They're like, so was that the game plan? He's like, well, you got to ask the team. What? And then when he doubled down, he's like, well, like I said, you got to ask the team what their game plan was because I'm a product of their game plan. I'm like, bruh, what is you talking about? At what point do you look at the team and be like, man, this shit ain't working? He punching me in the face. You understand? I don't know. But his mentality seems to have changed in this show, or rather in this interview. And that yet, you know, that still remains to be seen if it's going to translate into the ring. But off this mindset, he's got a warrior's mentality. He says, I'm done fucking losing. I'm done with trying to learn the sweet science. He might get thrown on the floor in the next fight because this is war. It's just straight war. I'm annoyed. I'm boiling up even speaking about it. It's that passion to win. And you can tell he's competitive. I think we need to stop questioning him. I mean, the fact that he keeps invoking his rematch clause shows his competitive nature, right? But as far as mental, yeah, I think even he in this interview kind of led to that. That he didn't even know. He's like, anybody, when he talked about the Andy fight Or you can't really know. Was he talking about the Indy fight? Or was he talking about this fight? Because he made it seem like anybody that knows me can tell right from the ring walk. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? And then I didn't even notice this other part. Something about like him walking to the ring and then asking some dude on the side, what do they think of Usyk? So it's like he was questioning himself going into that fight. He was questioning himself, could he beat Usyk? He didn't go in there confident. He didn't go in there with that Warriors mentality. He was questioning himself. He was second guessing. You walk into the ring and you get to the ring and the first thing you do is turn to some commentator and ask him about his thoughts on Usyk. The fight ain't even start. That's a little weird. That means that your subconscious is eating at you. You got so many questions you want answers to before the big fight. But that's okay. I think all that, as long as he keeps having his rematch clause, I think he'll always get it right the second time around. I think he's, like he said, a sponge. So he'll always see his mistakes, correct, absorb the new information, correct the mistakes, absorb the new information, and go out there and implement the new game plan. That's what I believe. But I do have a poll question that I would like an answer to, my good friends. And that question is, let's find out. I don't have the page open. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. It helps with the visibility of the show. It helps put the show in the eyes of other boxing fans, let them know we're talking boxing. We're talking Anthony Joshua's latest interview with IFL, where he says, I'm done with effing losing. And we're also talking about Ennis and Dulorme fight week, big fight week this week, October 30th. And I've been in contact with my good friends at my bookie. So the relationship is flourishing. And I let them know, listen, these other guys got a lot of bets out there, Bovadas and the FanDuels, and we need to compete. And they say, yo, dog, your wish is my command. And if you go check the boxing odds on my bookie, we loaded. We even got Canadian Ryan Ford on the lines. We got Kobe Breedy, on the lines. Fei Long Ming on the lines. So we can do right now a bunch of money line parlays right now. Like, for instance, Fei Long Ming is going to win, right? I ain't going to go with Ryan Ford because he's like a career journeyman and that might blow us. But we could do Breedy, right? Archie Sharp. Ain't this the dude talking slick about Stevenson? Yes, it is. I ain't going to do that. I got to look up this fight. I seen this earlier. I'm like, what? What Juan Carlos Abregu is this? Is this the one Bradley beat or is this the one Boots beat? Because they different. Yeah, this is the one Boots beat. Boots beat the brakes off this dude. That's not a good fight. As a matter of fact, let me leave that box right open. And who is this dude? Ah, yeah. Ain't he with the Zone? Let me double check. I think he might be with the Zone or is it Top Rank? Yeah, we ain't going to get that. But we could throw him on the money line. You know he going to win, right? Johnny Fisher, you know Fisher going to win. Let me see if this is going to work. Okay, yeah, they let me do that parlay. That's a 4-teamer right there. Let's see what we get. Wow, only plus 27? That's trash. We need a heavy hitter up in here to change these lines. That's already a 14 parlay, and you only got a plus 27. You know them dudes' favorites to win. But this is a for sure parlay, though, right? So let's look for a sexy fight. Now, this your underdog, McGee. You could do this both ways. You could do Cameron on the parlay, and she barely raised you. But McGee looking in dog shape out here showing her pubes and shit and her underarm hair. But whatever. If you into that, I'm not. Put that shit away, girl. Shave it. What's wrong with you? Damn it. But if you like her And she is looking in dog shape, let me tell you. Let me do this. Let me show you how good. What is it? McGee? Wait. Yeah. Where you at? Look at what she out here posting, y'all. Look at them naps. She's even talking about it. She crazy. But she's in shape. Wait, I guess I got to show you that picture and then move to the side. That's what happened. She got another one posing somewhere here. Oh, yeah, right here. She in shape. And she got this other post. Where this other post? Is it this one? Let me see. Hair Benabi, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not it. It was some, oh, this it. Listen to this. Read this right here. No chinks in my armor this time around. I broke my body's will and made it a slave to my spirit. I worked hard for months. I've never looked or felt like this before a fight. I took this pic 3 weeks ago. I heard all the negative stuff my opponent had to say about me. Mary sloppy. I'm a better boxer than her. Everything. Oh, excuse me. Every time McGee has stepped up, she's lost. I heard it all, and I stayed quiet, and I used every single second to just train hard as fuck every day. By the way, I haven't lost in 8 years, guys. Learned my lesson. Even the best have failed at times, but you have to be great. No, you have to have great courage to come back the way I did. I don't have nothing negative to say. I'm just ready. The fight gonna change. The fight gonna change me and my son's life. So I'm not playing no games. My baby counting on me. She fighting just to collect belts. I'm fighting to win the belt so I can keep feeding my kid. We different. That sounds like a motivated broad. Let me just say. I mean, broad is wrong. That's what Bob said. See, Bob, what you made us do? But she's in shape, and it's 3 weeks ago, which means when she posted this, she looked like this. So she looks even better than this. And then she emphasized, hey, buddy, I haven't lost in 8 years. Stop doubting me. And, you know, it sounds like she has something to fight for, where she believes Cameron is just fighting for accolades. She feels like I'm fighting to feed my family. Damn. Rob over there talking about let's go Cameron. Meanwhile, for 2-3 months, he like, yo, holla at McGee. Holla at McGee. But let's see, we got a super chat here. Super chat here from Christopher Robin. Don't know if I can ever believe Joshua's heart or will after seeing him in the Ruiz one. Just seems like he should have learned his lesson then. I mean, it is 2 different styles though, Christopher. You know? I don't know that. Are you saying that you feel he should have, since that fight, always fought so aggressive, you know? I mean, are you, because that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, right? Like we're assuming he needed to bring out an aggressive style for Usyk. That didn't work with Andy. What did work was boxing. You know, going in there with Andy and trying to beat a bigger man cost him. So, you know, you pick and choose a certain weapon for war. You know? And AJ obviously chose the right weapon in Ruiz too. And that's what I'm saying. His level to adapt, maybe he can't adapt in the actual fight, but he's good going home and going to work, putting in the work and making the adjustments. He's good with that. You know? Yeah, shout out to my bookie. Just hit me up like, yo, we put all the lines up. I'm like, yeah, I just told my audience this thing is rich with lines. We got even Craig Richards fight. I never seen it like this. I'm so happy that I got a fucking rep I can talk to. I got the Alan Babbitt fight put on there. You know what I mean? Like, I could do Babbitt in my parlay, but that's a 5. Okay, that's a 16 parlay, but this shit might hit. Let's be real. You know what? Let's take out Fei Long because Fei Long ain't fought in 2 years. So we going to get him up out of there. But look, just Kobe. I don't even like Kobe Breeder. I ain't even see him. Forget like. I ain't never seen him. I'm taking him out. I don't know that dude. He's gone. Who's this? Oh, yeah, this is the Ukraine. The Kazakhstanian, I think. We're going to leave him in. Fisher, we're going to leave in. McGee. That's why that parlay is good. We forgot McGee's the underdog. Who's riding with McGee in the chat? Bo. Of course Melina getting stopped, Bo. We all know that. Melina, yo, the fact that they giving Melina a check make me want to turn heavyweight. Like, that's all you got to do is show up and get the check. My man ain't doing nothing, man. Nothing. He just goes in there and fucking lays down, bro. And not literal, but he lay down. Damn. Ennis gives you no points, by the way, but you can still take them in that and make it 5-team parlay. Let's take out McGee. Let's see if we could find something a little safer. All the favorites so big, right? They saw such big favorites. Look at Michelle Rivera. Such a big favorite. What he gives you? 10 points, 11 points is all he gives you. This the money fight right here. Jose Cepeda versus Josue Vargas. Vargas takes a lot of punishment, but he is a good boxer with a lot of he got a lot of dog in him, man. He got a lot of dog in him. Zepeda's rightfully the favorite, man. He's a bigger puncher. He's been in with better opposition, but I'm curious on this. Can Josue pull it off, man? I'm curious, man. Josue Vargas, can you get it done? They got the kid Galahad up here. I'm telling you, they loaded us up. Look, even Tim Tszyu. If you want to lock in Tim Tszyu right now. Look, Ronnie Rios, Muradan Akhmadaliev is there. That's about to happen. McRoyo, I can't believe McRoyo. Look, even Quigley and Andre. Crawford and Porter. No prop bets, though. They explain that they don't really do prop bets until 1 or 2 days before the fight. Unless it's a big fight like a Canelo, which already has these prop bets open, but not all. Just some. Just some. Now, let me see this. Let's take this unknown out. Leave those. And Canelo by decision. Damn, I ain't do nothing. That's all. That's all horrible. And that was me playing around on my bookie for those that are like, yo, what is going on right now in this podcast? We just went to my bookie and we were just checking out all the new bets that they made, trying to see if we can do a money line parlay, excuse me. And you could, but man, you got to have like 6 teams in there just to make a little bit of bread. But they are all favorites, right? Which means they're more likely to win. But I do like McGee in this fight. I don't know if it's based off her speech or her nappy pubes, but I like her. I like her speech. I like her in this fight. She looks like she has the mindset AJ's looking for. You feel me? She feels and sounds like she's gonna go out there and lay it all out on the line. And try to ensure the win for her and her family. Now, look, everybody says these wonderful things, but you couple that in with the fact that she hasn't lost in 8 years, and it's like, okay, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. You know what I mean? Because if I ain't losing 8 years and I'm being counted out in my biggest fight, I'm going hard, but that don't mean you gonna win. You know, we all know that. You know, you can try as hard as you want sometimes, and you still won't get the win. You know? It sometimes it just comes down to skill. But what does beat skill is activity. You can outwork a better fighter. You can outwork him, you know. You can take him to places he ain't think he was going to go. Oh, yeah, London Runs Boxing says Cameron getting that W. We'll see. Damn, McGee gets stopped, Bo? That's crazy. I'm asking Mitty. Mitty loves McGee. Coach Mitty, tell me about McGee. Should we sprinkle a little something on McGee? But anyway, moving on to Ennis Dulorme. It's their fight week. And I got to show you this, man. Showtime is, they're doing really poor job here. I wasn't talking about showing you this, but whatever. I'm talking about showing you Showtime and their poor job at promoting, right? We were talking about Showtime Boxing and Ennis. Look at this. Wait, why is that not pulling up the right way? Okay, here we go. Showtime. So look, they're promoting Canelo. This was yesterday for Boots. This was fight week. It doesn't even have a picture of Boots. You go here, no Boots, 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 no, oh, Boots right here. This is crazy, right? They don't even have a fight poster. Like literally. Not that they didn't post one. There is none. Look at this. You click on the hashtag, Ennis Dulorme. This isn't theirs. This is my boy. Let me show you where this is his name right here. DLG Image Creations. He created this. They don't even have a real fight poster for Ennis. Look, that's the hashtag. No fight poster for Ennis. Showtime didn't even waste $35 on an image. This is the only thing they put out is this little pieced up montage of some of his ring walks. It's like, how do they expect this dude to get big? This is what they call promoting, bro. This is what they call promoting right here. This is promotion for Showtime. This is why I'm saying, like, sometimes I'd rather be on the zone. Like, I'd rather be on the zone. They're not, like, where is the boot stuff? I thought he was next up. You know? Then you go to the zone, and let's see how they're doing. Okay. Promoting McGee right here. That was a little McGee taller too? Hey, McGee got a fatty. She way tall. I'm going McGee for real. Y'all playing, man. Let's see. Shakur Stevenson. George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Logan, non-DAZN fighters. You understand? Who's this? Marciano? Like Tyson? Josh? These guys are not with DAZN, but this is what they're doing. Oscar not with DAZN. What are they doing? They're keeping their boxing fans up to date on all boxing news, regardless if it's Canelo who's fighting on PBC, regardless if it's Shakur who's on ESPN, regardless if it's Tank, who's on Showtime. What you mean McGee smaller? Didn't you just see the face off, bro? What are you... Look at that picture right there. What's wrong with you? She got on heels? Oh, them ain't even pants. She got on shorts. This just thing is in the way. Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to go to Matchroom since y'all want to act like she's shorter. Let's see. Matchroom Boxing. They do a good job too. Look, Tio, but we all know they fighting now. He's fighting. They got McGee look better in her poster, no disrespect. Right? She need to put these braids back. These look nice. Unless that's not her. She almost got like shades of Alicia Bumgardner right here and shit. Oh, what's this? The UK's version of, what's my man name? Blair the Flair? Oh, look at Alan Babbitt. Yeah, I don't see no face-off. Let's see what they got going on in here. Oh, my God. Drummer boy. No. Sees nothing. I sees nothing. No face-off. Who's this? All right. Well, right now we're going through the Instagram of Matchroom trying to see can we find a face-off of McGee and Chantel Cameron, but that's not happening. Don't see it. Let's see this one. No, just a poster. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm saying. How you can, unless she's in heels and we don't know, she looks taller, bigger. Cameron don't even look tougher. But I know none of that don't matter, man. I know none of that don't matter. I don't know. And McGee got her own belt? What? Let me see this. Oh, looks to add the IBF and Ring Magazine belts to her crown. I'm interested in this fight. She do look better with these braids. Wow. Is this the same person? That's insane. This is her compared to her in the sauna. And this is October 16th. Was this the actual face-off? I mean, it was about Boots and his lack of promotion. Excuse me. We did go there. I showed you. What do you want me to do? There's nothing to show you. They ain't promoting him. He got one video out of what? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then 16th, 17th post is another Boots. You know, he's not getting it. He's not getting that promotion. It's not here. Look, I keep going down. I see nothing. Like I said, they didn't even make a fight poster, man. They didn't even make a fight poster. Here we go. No, that's Montana Love. See what I'm saying? There's nothing here. They need to do something. You know? I get they want to stick with Showtime and all that loyalty, but they might need the Al Heyman team behind them to get that extra push. I'm with you, B-Dog. I'm with you, champ. You know the number to call in, 14255-669-5241. Press 1. One time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget to add Nesta Gibbs on Skype. Okay. He who grates with fire. Well, I mean, we late because you ain't put us on. You ain't put us on. You one of the stingy dudes out there. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. You one of the stingy brothers. I get you.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
These calls are brought to you by Big Rigs Trucking Agency, experts for all your insurance and trucking needs. For quotes and consultations, visit us at brtagency.com or contact us at 908-943-6918.
KDDR, you got too much wax in your ear. Didn't you hear Bozy Ennis yesterday say Showtime isn't necessarily Al Heyman? And that Al Heyman ain't been giving them the fights that they want because they not signed to Al? Just because Showtime works with Al. And he made it clear, look, the last 2 fights are Al fighters, Dulorme and Lipinez, but we ain't getting the Al fighters we want because we ain't signed to Al. So no, Showtime and PBC are not one and the same, man. They're not one and the same. You see Jake Paul getting business on over there. They got deals with Jake Paul. Nah, boxing said I'm the GOAT when it comes to Plant. You know it, man. We were supposed to have Plant yesterday. They want us to do it today at like, I think it's 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. our time, and I don't even know, bro. I got a haircut appointment at 2:30. You know what I'm saying? Went to the gym yesterday, put my car on the roof and pulled off. Put my phone on the roof and pulled off. So you already know. iPhone all scraped up and shit. Lucky I had a case and a screen protector. So I got to go get my shit redone. What mismatch am I pushing for, champ? What mismatch? I'm not pushing. What mismatch did I push for? I'm talking Ennis Dulorme. Yeah, Plant got the open workout at 1 p.m. So that's what they want. They want me to do it right before he go live. And, you know, they even said we could get Larry Wade and a few of the other trainers. But that's not even, like, it's not a really great time. I'm trying to make it happen, though. We can't have a Virgil show. Steal in the comment section. How we gonna have a Virgil show? He ain't fighting nobody. Dudes be wanting shows on dudes. They're not even doing nothing. Like, what we talking about them for? They ain't doing nothing. Joshua's doing something. He's flying around America trying to make changes. Boots, he doing something. He got fans out here going crazy for the Boots love. I don't even know. Where Line 6 Reed? I'm doing this all for you. You ain't even here. Where you at? Yeah. But once again, we do got this poll. I don't think I ever gave you these answers out verbally, right? We have a poll that says, after listening to, I meant to put the interview, do you feel AJ is motivated and will get titles back? Top answer at 47% is yes, he's got the tools. Second answer, coming in at 19%, no, he is who he is. And then third answer, 16%, no, he's just talking. Fourth answer, 19% of the votes, yes, if he gets an American trainer. So give us your answers. Let us know. All right. And my rep at my bookie just hit me up. That was that little noise you heard. He said, don't forget to tell you guys you get 100% bonus on your first deposit. But I kind of told you that. They match you. That's why I said, like, you know, you better off go ahead and put in that 1,000 so you get their free 1,000. Shout out to Marlon So Icy Sims, the professional boxer, who's still using their free money and actually won money off their free money and reposted it, and I posted it because he showed and he put our code and he's the man. So yeah, man. Anthony Joshua with the new mindset, the Warriors mentality, you know, looking to train 6 months, he said. Looking to train 6 months, he said, with possibly Robert Garcia or possibly Reynoso. I didn't like that. I didn't like that, Shan. How are you? Buenos dias. Good afternoon over there in the UK.
Buenos días. ¿Todo bien?
Todo bien.
Siempre.
Yo, speaking of todo bien, because that's really Brazilian, did you see Ebony Bridges can talk Brazilian? That was insane.
Portuguese, isn't it?
She's Portuguese?
No, Brazilians speak Portuguese, not Brazilian.
Yeah, I know, but she's not Portuguese.
No,
because I got
todo bien is Spanish, but they say in Brazil they say todo bien or something. It's spelled different.
Todo bien.
But todo bien is us.
No, it's todo bien. They say because you'll say obrigado, and I would say todo bien.
Yeah, that's how you. But we would say todo bien.
We saying the same thing, girl.
No, yeah, we're saying the same thing, but they pronounce it different and they spell it different. Go and look at how they pronounce.
They pronounce it like todo. They pronounce the B like a V. It's like todo bien, right? Or is the B more boy like todo bien?
B,
todo bien.
Yeah, todo. Yeah, like that kind of, mate. Yeah, kind of like that. But yeah, todo bien.
But what I'm asking, Ebony's not Portuguese. She's from Australia.
As far as I knew, she was just Australian. But what is she fluent? Or is she
super fluent?
Oh, okay, then maybe
super fluent. That shit was amazing. I was like, oh wow.
I didn't see it. Maybe she got Portuguese parents that immigrated to Australia. You know, you got
her and Michaela Mayer. Like after she posted it on Twitter, then Michaela Mayer was like, oh wow, you're so fluent. I only know how to say XYZ and shit.
Wow. No, I didn't know that. I didn't even see. Yeah, impressivo.
The blonde bomber. Let me see if I find it.
Yeah, the blonde bomber. Yeah, the blonde.
She definitely knows how to sell her sex appeal.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Oh, of course. Beautiful thing for the sport of boxing.
Yeah. Coming in looking at too many years, women be coming in looking like men. Like, you know, like, come on, man. You got boobs. Just, you got a shape.
Oh, here it goes. Here it goes.
You got talent.
Eu gostaria, através desse vídeo, agradecer a todos vocês de coração por todo o carinho que vocês têm comigo, por todas as mensagens aqui no meu Instagram. E gostaria também de dizer que eu amo o Brasil e pretendo voltar em breve.
Yo.
What's funny? Kind of pick up. She's like saying thanks for all of the messages on my Instagram.
Yeah,
and I really like it, and you know, like, yeah, you can pick that up, like because it's similar to Spanish.
so similar to Spanish that I was about to translate it, but you just translated it halfway.
Yeah.
Pretendo voltar em breve. Eu gostaria de saber de você.
Oh, gostaria. That's crazy because we say me gustaría. She said gostaria.
Oh, yeah. See. Slightly different.
Qual é a cidade que vocês querem que eu vá visitar? Coloque aqui nos comentários. Beijo.
Beijo.
That's kiss.
Yeah.
Beijo, but
and she's like, everybody asking when I'm gonna visit here. She said asking when I'm gonna go visit, and you can see in the comment section. She's funny.
Yeah. Beijo.
Yeah, that was it shocked me. I'm like, oh wow, that was that was nice.
I didn't know she spoke Portuguese.
Me neither.
Portuguese.
See, everybody's saying todo bem.
Yeah. But we say todo bien.
Mm-hmm.
But it's spelt different in the Portuguese way, right, guys?
I don't know. So listen. What you think of your husband's interview?
Yeah, I had to cheat on you for just a minute.
Sorry. It was only an hour.
You're the side.
It was only an hour. You was only with him for an hour.
Yeah, I was only with him, but I came right back. Look, I'm here. He threw me back out into the streets, so that's why I'm here. Yeah, I covered watching it. I did like a kind of like watch along, listen along on my channel last night. Shouts out
really?
to everybody that came through.
How'd you do that?
Because porque.
But you played it? You played
it?
Sí. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't take those chances. But that was interesting.
I'm allowed.
Oh, okay. He let you. Okay.
Yeah. So, so I did that. Shouts out to Coogan Cassius. And, it was, to me, it was confusion. Like, he listens to too much, like, what we say.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now, I was impressed.
But what do you think is wrong with that? I mean, you have to listen. You have to listen to what they say, right? Like, that was the one frustration with Floyd Mayweather, right? That he didn't listen to what we said, and that's why we always got the same Floyd. He never sold out to make a more exciting fight. He never gave us the fight we wanted. Like, yeah, we got Pacquiao, but you know, Khan won the the pole, he never gave us Khan. Margarito, never gave us Margarito. You know, so it's not like he played to our flute. He was a beat of his own drum.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I like about AJ and Wilder is that they listen and they try to address those things, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, well, just I know he didn't say who he's going with, but I know who he's going with.
I mean, everybody knows it's Ronnie Shields. No one cares about him having 3 different no boxing hats. He made it very clear in the interview. The language barrier. He made it clear that the language barrier is too much, and the culture barrier. Like how he's gonna be, listen, I get it. I'm Dominican, you know, by blood, so I could get in the gym and listen to Latin music all day. But how the fuck is he gonna hit the bag listening to Anuel? Like he ain't me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He likes dancehall.
And they listen to a lot of reggaeton over there. You know what I mean? You see videos of Canelo. He got a lot of that.
Yeah, he won't connect with that, Joshua. He's very down with this African and like Afro-Caribbean vibe. So it's a cultural difference.
And someone's gonna say, "Well, Frank Sanchez is Afro-Cuban."
Yeah,
but it's a culture.
It's a culture. The ethnicity is different. Yeah,
he's Caribbean.
He's the same color.
Even though AJ said that, like, yo, I'm Caribbean, so it might work. It might work because if he wants to claim his Caribbean side, you know, Jamaicans, Haitians, like we all get along and we all got the same tones in the music and the vibes. I feel like.
Pero idiomas muy diferente.
Definitely, idiomas diferente. Definitely. But I mean, we just seen Ebony Bridges talking Brazilian. I think Spanish, and you and I know Spanish and picked it up. So I say all that to say that AJ, if he want, he could understand. Could go there.
Yeah.
He could understand.
And it could broaden your actual horizon. Yeah. Like, you know, you could pick up some Spanish.
He might come back with a Spanish girl.
Even like, yo, Ness, or like, oh, Nelsia, que lo que, mi gente? Like, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, like, he just come back and get a Spanish-speaking girl. That would be quite epic. He would love all the girls over there.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He's got to go to Houston. Even though Houston, you know, Drake, you know, he's made it a hotbed. It's not New York. It's not LA, and it's not Miami. But it's popping. So he still can get in trouble if he like. You can always find trouble.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's for sure. I was watching an interview with Bermain Stavern, and his take on it was, AJ, stay out of the UK. Get your trainer, go back to stay out of the USA. Get your trainer and go back. He said hotspots, Miami, because AJ was already seen with Miami, LA, New York. Stay away. It's too much. He said even Houston, even Texas. He said it's too many distractions because it's really warm in all these places. It's tropical, and here in London right now we're cooling down. Weather's greying up. You know, where there's no beaches. We're not all. It's a different culture, so he may get a bit deflected or derailed. That's what Bermain Stavern feels. I got his point. But AJ said he's not even staying in the UK. So, I mean, in the US. It looks like he's just going to do the camps and then back and forth.
Yeah, he made it clear he didn't want to live in...
Yeah, what did I tell you yesterday? I said he's so UK. He's so Team GB. Like, he's not versatile enough to just be like, yo, I'm just going to be in the States for a minute.
But 6 months is 6 months, you know what I mean? Like, he going to have to buy a flat, as you say, here in the States. If he going to be here 6 months, you know, he going I mean, you could always lease, I guess, but, you know.
Yeah, he may just maybe lease. Or he could maybe buy one. I don't know. Who cares? He's got money. That's just 200 thou. Take it.
Mr. Rowan. Buenos dias.
Adrian.
How you doing today? How you doing this morning, Lady Chan?
What's up, Age?
You know, just getting up, man. You on the early tip today, now, so I don't know what's going on with me.
That's just always on at the same time. He's been on the same time probably for the last 10 years.
Yeah, when I don't have clients in the morning, it's like getting up at 5 in the morning is an issue for me.
I mean,
it's not 5.
He's not on West Coast time. He's just dreaming that he is. He's only on Central. He's 1 hour behind us. Talking about 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
He must have had a late night. He waking up thinking it's 5 in the morning still.
Yeah, I was late. Yeah, I delayed. I was on my live for 3.5 hours in the end as well. Like, so I went to bed at about 4 a.m. Usual para mí, sí.
Whoa.
It's always, yeah. But come on. What are we chopping up? So Adrian,
well, the video, man. That's what's important.
What did you think? What did you get from watch? Did you watch it first and foremost, Adrian?
I didn't watch it.
I watched bits and pieces of it.
Man, you have to commit to the whole hour, dog.
Word. Yo, did you pause it, Shan, or did you have a whole hour to give him?
No, no. What I did was I watched first 10 minutes, but then my friend came on in his show. So I looked at that for a minute, and then I thought, you know what, Shan, you need to watch the whole interview. So I just cut off the show, and then I watched the whole hour in its entirety. Yeah. Because it was interesting.
I watched it in its entirety. I put it on my phone, hooked up my Bose little wireless, and I was cooking, eating, watching that shit. That was a whole hour and 7 minutes. But it was very entertaining, and I felt like I like AJ more now. Like, he made me laugh.
Oh, you like him more.
He gave us a little bit of everything, answered the questions we wanted, said he still wants to fight Wilder, he still wants to fight Fury. Through the twist, right? The twist in the interview is he wants to fucking train and spar with Fury. That's corny. Another twist is he's planning on training with multiple trainers 6 months at a time, maybe. That's weird. I get it. Man.
Don't listen to him. He's trying to spin you off. He's going to one trainer.
Maybe.
And he's going to, he is.
Maybe he's going to that one trainer for 6 months, and then he's leaving him to get another 6 months and then come back to that one. Who knows? The way he made it seem like he wants to soak in. He said, and I quote, "I'm a sponge."
We need to just holler at Ronnie right now. Can we just not get Ronnie? Because I'm going to thing it. You have to do it. I do it. Just get Ronnie.
Why?
Let's just get... Because...
Man, AJ sounds like he was all over the place.
Yeah, but just
6 months
just because
Ronnie...
Just because Ronnie's the man doesn't mean that...
I think that we'd get more out of... Because Ronnie said he would rather speak after that interview. The interview's dropped now, so... Ronnie.
Listen,
holler at Ronnie.
I just feel like we all know it's Ronnie, so to speak to him, it doesn't really matter. Because Ronnie, I don't think, can tell AJ, hey, you're not going to train with Robert Garcia 6 months. Like, you can't. Because he made it clear again in the interview, like, I'm in control of my business. Everybody wants to train me. Everybody thinks they know what training me means, but it might not mean what you think it means. He said, we got to have serious conversations, and everybody ain't getting $1 million to train me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
because he's very mindful of his money.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I don't know that he's picking one trainer for good. I hope that he does, and if he does, it's Ronnie. But I don't think there's anything bad with going to, if you're going to spend a couple months with Robert, spend a couple months with Virgil, spend a couple months with Ronnie, and then decide who you want to rock out with, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's the right way to do it. Unless you feel like, because he did make it seem like he was clicking with dudes just off the conversation. He was like, oh, this dude was trained by, he was taught by this one and taught by that one, and this one was taught by. So it felt like he had some connections with some of the people just by talking.
Yeah. And he sounded like he did have a good time at Reynoso's gym.
Please give out your channel and social. Someone is saying, where can I follow this beautiful woman?
It's makeup. You can find me on Lady Shan, LadyChann, Twitter and Instagram. And also Lady Shan, come box with Shan. If you just type in Lady Shan in YouTube, it will take you straight to my YouTube channel. When I give out my Instagram on here, it's mad, it's wild. I straight away, ding, 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 like as I talk, I say it, and then you guys are very quick off the mark. Appreciated. Yeah, so that's where you can find me.
That's good. That means the calls to action actually convert.
Yeah, they do on the gram, because people want to see the gram first. And like, let's scroll through your pictures. Let's see what's up. Yeah. That's what people do. It's just human nature in it, being inquisitive.
James, what up? You don't plan on talking, or you took Lady Shannon's advice and you want your intro played?
James, where was my intro? Can you play mine? And then
nobody did
no, after the beat.
Yo, you know why I don't do intros for hosts anymore? Because it's like all y'all got an intro but me, and then if I get one made, I feel like that's like conceited, playing your own intro.
But you are conceited, so it doesn't really matter. So
it does matter.
It doesn't matter. It's like conceited. I heard you say, "Oh, I'm a little narcissistic." I knew you dropped. I was like, "Duh." We do know this. You didn't tell us anything new, Ness.
Fighters got ring walks. Hosts should have intro songs.
Embrace your narcissism embrace your narcissism and your.
Hey, you know, if Ness ever come back to Border Wars, he'll have the longest ring walk music ever.
He'll do a Mayweather where he keeps everybody waiting. You know, Mayweather's in the locker room. You know, he's got the TV. Everyone's waiting like 10 minutes, and then he decides to go. That's what Ness will do.
That's a Prince not seen. He gonna pull a Prince not seen. He gonna be in the back.
Come on, some flying carpet business.
Like behind the screen on a silhouette. You know what I mean?
Maybe he'll come out. Maybe he'll come out doing the.
I feel like I remember Prince not seen behind the silhouette just moving, right?
Yeah, he was doing.
Yeah, and all of that stuff. I miss that dude, you know, for the element that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Entertainment, man. You will be forgotten. That's what I was like. Someone was still trying to debate. Like they love that show. We got to get a cool title for that show. They love that game. Your favorite fighter doesn't have 2 wins. So someone was debating me that Richard Comey was a big win. And then ultimately they decided, no, you're right. He's not a big win. He's a good win. But it's like, yo, bro, stop bringing up these type of names like Comey. No one's going to remember Comey in 2 years. Not 5, not 10. In 2 years, you ain't going to remember him. You know, there's people right now listening right now that don't even remember Joshua Clottey. They know him as... Oh, that dude that lost to Pacquiao? Like, stop it, man. Comey, man. Ain't no big wins are big wins, man. We can't just lie for our favorite fighter.
Shouts out to Ronald Finkley. Sorry, I won't be really looking at the chat. My new method is I don't really focus on the chat, but big up to everybody that is in the chat, because the chat can distract me and make me switch. I try to keep calm. Woosah.
Woosah. I like it. I like it. Good advice from the therapist, man.
Do you think that it took a lot for AJ to take 2 losses like that? I mean, there are 2 losses. The 2 losses, like when he lost to Andrew Ruiz, nobody expected that, right? Yeah. We all expect that was AJ's coming to the USA, making a big splash in the market, and it's like, damn, he fucked up the bag. I mean, they even made this special with Sylvester Stallone, talking over it. I mean, they made a whole cinematic thing out of it. Then he goes, he outboxes Andy, gets his straps back. Then was it Pulev, right? Pulev was the mandatory. He took care of business there. Then he goes into Usyk and
chooses the wrong game plan. That's it.
You know what I mean?
Wait a minute. You chose the wrong game plan. You should be feeling some sort of empathy for him. You yourself chose the wrong game plan. You and him chose the box. Y'all was supposed to brawl. Y'all was supposed to brawl. So you should feel some empathy because you know exactly what he's going through. Based off the interview.
Yes, Adrian, that chose the wrong game plan and lost. Go on.
But based off the interview, that's what he's saying. Like, yo, mate, I chose the wrong game plan.
You know how it feels, Adrian. Tell us. We don't. We haven't lost.
I do know how
we haven't lost in life as yet. So let us know what it is.
Yo, why you got the axe out?
When you get in the ring in Border Wars and you compete, we'll see what you have for real, though.
Okay, but so far I haven't lost in life. So
but I didn't get beat up either. Like. Just remember that. I didn't get beat up.
Why are you?
Neither did Joshua. So you guys can relate.
Why are you coming so hard at him?
I'm just picking you. I'm just picking at you.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm kidding. It's all good. Hey, nobody likes losing, man. That L tasted nasty.
I don't know what it feels like. That's why I'm asking you.
You about to knockouts with Naka said you about to know.
Just ignore me. I'm really joking. I am. I get you.
Listen, it's one of those nasty L's because when you don't get beat up, when a man don't really beat you, like beat you, whoop your ass, make you quit. Whereas a dude, you see it in the gym all the time when you spar. When you're much better than somebody, you can see it in their eyes when you get to fucking them up, and they just in there surviving. Like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Like, you know, it's hard for men to admit, like, you know, man, that dude's way better than me. So that's what can, for me, actually, that's what makes the loss worse. Like, damn, man, I didn't even get beat up. It just had a boring fight.
So
with
what
a bad
do you think that makes it? What was you asking? Does that look bad on AJ?
No. Does that take something from him that 2 times, 2 different game plans that he lost? Does that take something like mentally in his psyche? I mean, he got stopped.
Hell yeah, like, it takes something.
But I think with the Andy Ruiz, there was no game plan. It was always just the same Joshua. Go in there, bang him over, and let's go. Buenos noches. And that was it. I don't think there was a specific game plan I don't think the game plan was anything different if he was going to fight Miller to Ruiz. It was the same. This is what I'm saying. He was so new and green. It's like he was just the knockout guy. I only think they started really implementing game plans when it got to Ruiz too. In my opinion, that's when game plans were asserted, because so far what they was doing worked and they didn't need to change it until he got fucked up by Ruiz. And that's when game plan. I never heard Anthony Joshua talk about game plans before that.
And do you think that maybe he kept that style, right? Because we've seen him outbox Andy Ruiz. What did he do against Usyk? He tried to go and outbox Usyk. So is that, I mean, I kind of look at it as like that's something that they just continue to work on because they're like, all right, you're not going to be able to blast everybody out of there. So now we're going to box.
It's plan B. It's plan B when he is subconscious about winning. Because, you know, he in that interview, he said that he talked, like Coogan asked him a great question about him walking to the ring and talking to someone. Who was he talking to, Shan? But he asked someone for advice before the fight. Ring. He asked someone, he said he asked them, hey, what do you think about this guy?
I forget the guy. Yeah, who do you think about the guy? From there, you lost. Yeah. You walked into the ring, lost.
Yeah, because you're thinking lose.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I can't believe he did that. And doing that, I wouldn't even admit that, man. I would have kept that stum. I don't know why he said that.
I'm pretty sure whoever he spoke to said something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Joshua asked me on the way to the ring walk after he kissed that granny. Yeah, he asked me. He was kissing grannies.
He asked me what was my thoughts of Usyk.
Hey, he out there trying to run for president and shit.
You're
like
just doing
Manny
you're not on a fucking campaign, fam. You do too much. You did too much on the ring walk, but not enough in the ring. Wild.
But you see, this is why I say that I'm not mad that he listens to us. Because he said this specific part, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit, semi-quote, semi-paraphrasing. He said, like, you know, I heard everybody saying, oh, he's too big, his muscles take too much oxygen. I love when he imitates us. Because he always throws his American accent, like, yeah, he's too big. His muscles too big, yo.
Just imitates us, Shan, you're British. Yeah, when he imitates you guys, yeah.
It's hilarious, yo. It's hilarious. I'm telling you, he made me laugh. Listen, him and Custer, Terrence and AJ dropped interviews. Terrence dropped his a day before. View check. Somebody give me a view check.
Hey, come on now. You know that ain't even fair.
It is.
Got a personality,
you know why it ain't? Exactly. You gave the answer.
He has a personality.
One's a superstar. One's a star.
I mean, AJ
but that's why.
Freestyles, talking shit.
But it's for all the reason. It's for all the reasons Adrian is saying. He's got a personality. He out here freestyling. He out here talking shit. Yo, he doing a lot.
What can Crawford do? I know you're saying with the manners thing. I agree. But if you just are not that personality, you can't force yourself.
Then don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, you can't be fake. You're gonna come across as fake, and then people won't respect you if you're just not who you are. I mean, obviously Terrence he talks with his fists. He's just a man of little words. He's like beast mode in the NFL.
That
he's gonna
shit
show up to the
don't
interview
work.
he's supposed to, and he ain't gonna say much.
That shit don't work. Ward talked with his fists. That ain't work for him.
Hey, I
as
know.
great as he
I'm
was,
a big Ward fan, but you know,
as great as he
never
was,
said much when he fought, and
what's
people
his
took
biggest fight?
less
Kovalev.
notice.
That's his biggest fight, Kovalev.
Yeah, but did you notice, Chulo, that
I don't know. Froch,
did you notice that
Froch
AJ said
win.
that? Sorry.
No. I'm not saying. I'm not saying his wins are not good. I'm just saying biggest name.
Yeah.
Biggest
Kovalev.
name is Kovalev.
So none of them dudes in the Super 6 tournament who had belts were considered. I mean, I guess I was gonna say he washed like everybody in that tournament.
Everybody, listen to me. What I'm telling you. Everyone in the tournament is a name, but the biggest out of all is Sergey.
I need some lip gloss.
Yeah, and he beat him when he was the Crusher too. There's a big difference.
There's no bigger name on his resume. I mean, he beat
Guys, we don't care about that one. We're back to AJ. Do you realize he said, you made me forget the point where he said, you guys, where he basically said that Eddie likes to talk for him too much. Basically, Eddie, just shut the fuck up. Like, I just did a piece on it. We've been saying that Eddie likes to say stuff that we can clearly don't know that Joshua is not even co-signing.
Yeah. He came out and said, yo, Eddie be talking for me. Basically, I'm paraphrasing and I'm spicing it up a little. But he said, Eddie be talking for me and he don't necessarily know how I feel.
Yeah, when Eddie sometimes says things, I'm like, that's what he said, remember? I'm like,
Kind of like Floyd be doing with Tank.
Tank, yeah, like that shit.
Just, you know, let me go ahead and talk for you.
Sometimes let people do
and
that.
then talk about myself for 10 minutes too.
Yeah. Eddie does the same. They're much the same. Much the same.
Those guys gave them an opportunity to do so because, I mean, they're probably coming out of their shell, getting more into their comfort zone with the media attention now. But in the beginning, I know especially Tank, you know, Tank was a man of very few words. You know, he just kind of always had this, like when I used to look at Tank, I used to be like, man, is Tank confused or something? Because he would just have this look like he would just be looking around and just kind of like he just had it. He was just reminded me that
it's young.
He just seemed kind of lost in the moment. The only time I really saw Tank seem like he was in his comfort zone when he was either in the ring or if they caught like footage of him and he would be like in the gym. No, not no more. No.
This last press conference, he came all the way out the closet. Like
right now, I feel like he's coming to his own. Like I feel like he knows how to separate, you know, Tank press conference Tank from like, okay, you know, I'm chilling Tank, you know, I'm in my comfort zone. I'm around people I'm comfortable with Tank. And then just kind of my preliminary thoughts, like AJ. I don't know, man. It's like it's so hard for me to see AJ is. I'm not gonna say mentally weak, but like it's hard for me to imagine AJ having like these, like how you were saying, you know, he's asking people about his game plan, or you know, he's inquisitive about what these people think. I feel like, I don't know, AJ should be more assertive, more sure of himself. I mean, this guy comes out to so much pageantry, you know, 50 to 80,000 people. Everyone's there to see him. I mean, they give him the whole treatment, man. They lift this man up on a elevating pedestal, and you know what I'm saying? They promote him as he's a god. You know what I mean? So it's just to see those moments where he has those mental deficiencies on some of those large scales like that, it's just kind of shocking for me, because it's just I really wouldn't have seen those kind of character flaws in AJ. And from what I gathered of the interview, as much as I saw, just to kind of throw that out there, it was for me, it was interesting to know, you know, he actually feels just like I feel. You know, he go through some of the same emotions I go through day to day. To know that, you know, you got a promoter that's speaking on your behalf, but he really don't know. Because I mean, it's true. You know, Eddie Hearn is taking care of the business, trying to grow the business of Anthony Joshua. So that's his number one concern, you know, making sure that the business is profitable and business is booming. But AJ is in the trenches, banging leather every day, in and out of the gyms, trying to, get it right for fight nights. And this is the second time that he's been in a situation where he's come up on the short end of the stick against an opponent that the general public felt like not only should he have won, but in a lot of ways dominated, so I'm sure mentally that's a strain. So when I heard him say, I'm done with effing losing, I'm done with this, I'm done with that, you reach a boiling point. Like, I know me myself, I could compare that to like when I used to in my past life, I used to hustle and do my thing. I'm sure the guys on the panel, y'all can attest to this, because we all get passed. And there were some guys that I would deal with, and you knew that they weren't up to par, but you still were conducting business with those people. And then when things start going south, and at first the money's good, it seemed like the opportunities are good, but when things start going south, these people show you that they're not reliable, they're not dependable, they're not trustworthy for you, or that this lifestyle you start having second thoughts about this particular lifestyle, and then you need to make a change, and you realize some of those same people can't come with you into the new life that you had in the old life. You just start to see things differently. Like, man, I can't keep kicking it with these dudes, man. These dudes gonna get me locked up, but I'm gonna end up dead messing with one of these dudes. This dude ain't trustworthy. He tried to holler at my gal on the low, you know what I'm saying? So it was just an interesting interview, and I wish AJ best of luck. I'm gonna quit rambling right now.
I look at AJ like this. Now, when the Eddie piece, Eddie talking for you, it's good to have Eddie talk about you. People listen to Eddie. So, I know AJ's big already, but he got to realize a lot of fighters on Eddie's roster would love to be talked about as much as AJ and blown up. And I think, too, the confidence thing, you got to think about it. AJ's a young dude, man. If I'm walking out to 80,000 people, I don't know. I'm human. I'd feel a little bit of pressure. Like, you got a whole country behind you. Like, America, like, we're the place of boxing, but like, how many fighters in America can we say could sell out 80,000 in an arena and have that many people want to come watch just them?
I don't know. You tell
boxers,
me.
Boxers.
Canelo showed
Canelo.
Only Floyd.
Floyd and Canelo.
Floyd, Canelo.
Right dance partner.
And I think Earl. I think Earl, depending who, he's lost a lot of momentum, but he was halfway.
80,000.
Nah, Errol can't do 80. Okay,
guys, before you answer,
unless it was
before you answer a question without facts, listen to the facts.
Mm-hmm.
I said he's been losing momentum, but Earl was half. He's more than half. He did 48,000. How the fuck you gonna say he can't do it? How you going? He did it. He did 48,000 with a dude that I was preaching was gonna lose. Imagine he does it. Imagine he fights Crawford.
Dude that came up 2 weight
Imagine he fights Pacquiao.
I still don't think if he fought Crawford, it would be 90K.
Maybe not 90K, but I can see it being a good 70.
If they price those tickets right. See, the thing is, the way boxing works, they're so backwards. It's like, oh, we got a big fight. We got to charge you $1,500 for the ticket instead of looking for an arena the way you guys do and getting all the money. Getting all the money. The way they do it is like, oh, let's put in a 7-seat in the MGM Grand, 17,000 seats, and charge everyone $1,500 and let the nosebleeds be $750. Like that,
that's so stupid.
They kill us.
Yeah.
They don't like Americans.
Big facts. I didn't think about that. They do that to us. They never put it in a big enough venue where they can get away with charging so 40, 50, 60 bucks a ticket and have everybody show out and show up to it.
Ignorant boxing, you're the biggest hater in the chat, and it's okay. He didn't do it because he did more than half. They asked for 80, he did 48.
Ignorant is my guy.
But that's a lot of pressure, though. What I'm saying is,
he's our guy, Ness. He loves us.
You got Floyd, who can do 80,000.
He's just jealous. He's jealous that Earl Spence was 2,000 tickets away from Canelo's number. That's why he's jealous. Canelo only did 50 with Liam Smith. He's just scared. He's scared that Earl's on the heels of his favorite fighter.
Do you think that some of that has to do with Earl's opponent that night, or that's all Earl?
Of course, it got to do with Mikey, but that's what I'm saying. It still was Mikey who people thought was gonna lose. Imagine if he gets in there in a fight, they think he's gonna lose. Yeah. They think Earl's gonna lose.
But the only difference is, sorry guys, the only difference is I see all your points on that, yeah, but that they're dependent on the right dance partner.
You're right.
I'm just telling the truth.
You're right.
Because AJ's my favorite. Or Canelo. It's them solely. It doesn't matter who they fight. They could fight a tuna can. It's still selling out 72,000.
You're right. You're right.
It seems like over there for you guys.
She's right. She's right about that. AJ could
fight. Canelo did 73,000 or 70,000.
Yeah, with Billy Joe Saunders.
Billy Joe.
It seems like over there, you guys, you definitely it's more like about the pageantry. So you guys come out because, you know, hey, it's an AJ fight. Who's he fighting? He's fighting stewed tomatoes. Okay, man, let's go. Let's go hit this. You know what I'm saying?
How much are tickets over there though?
They
curious.
Start from
35 quid, man.
They start from like £40 and go up. So they're very affordable. So the nosebleeds would be like £40. Decent seats, you could spend like £100 and you'd be decent. Do you know what I mean?
So what's that American?
Okay, so £40 is like $60 starting.
Yeah.
Starting
about
like $60.
60 to like $1.50, something like that. You know, maybe a couple hundred.
See, I pay that all day to see like.
Yeah. But then obviously, and then you get closer to the ring, and then I think it's probably about. For AJ's, I think it's still cheaper. It's like $650 like ringside or like $750 ringside, maybe $1,000. But you know, I've seen other fights that in the US, it's like $42,000. Dollars.
Yeah,
that's just
man.
wild.
They trying to get us. They trying to get us out here for them big fights, and that's like that attests to what Ness said. When we got a big ass fight here, that's what promoters do. When they know they could really sell out an arena,
they charge more.
Let's not do that. We're gonna get enough seats and then charge you like 10K and shit.
Technically sell out the arena. What they do, they put the curtains around and take all the upper tiers and move you down like when you go on a plane.
Yeah,
you get upgraded.
Because they only
we can't show that it hasn't really been sold out because they've overpriced things. If they just price it reasonably,
no, because they're only caring about a certain gate. That's it. They don't care about people. They care about the gate. What did those tickets make? And that's where we're failing, you know. Believe me, we're failing. You see,
and and obviously they don't trust us as the boxing fans that if they give us affordable tickets, that we're all gonna show up.
But that's not true. Canelo gave people $10 seats. 50,000 people showed up to see.
But that's Canelo. I'm just saying, other fighters aren't giving us that. I mean, how much were them tickets for Wilder Fury 2?
That's one of them was 42 grand.
You know, like
that's what I'm saying. One of them,
you know what I mean? You got to be wealthy.
Was 42 grand.
That's insane.
You got to be wealthy.
And I hate
that. Not just rich. You got to be wealthy to afford 42 grand for a ticket.
That's insane. 42 grand.
I'd rather put that on a bet.
I'd never put that on a bet.
But if you've got money like that to throw away just to be able to sit somewhere and watch it, I'd rather at least maybe triple my money, quadruple my money than sit down. Once you sit down for that 42 grand, your 42 grand's done. So if you've got that money to play with, you may as well put it on a bet.
And if you're gonna make a bet, you might as well use my code BETTBV over on mybookie.ag, where we actually, I've been in communication. It feels so great to have a partner over there. All the fights you guys asked me for are up. I'm talking about all of them. Everything that's coming up, everything is out. Only thing that's not there is Haney Lopez. You need to teach me.
I want to bet. I want to do my first bet on. Yeah, you got to give me like I'll just do like £20 here, £10 here, and £10 here. I just want to start it like that. Let me see. Don't let me get addicted.
But you
know my apartment.
You
I
know
got nowhere to live.
You know who to bet on. You know who to bet on. You know boxing.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to do all this parlays. I don't know how to.
Nah, we can help with that.
Like that.
Yeah, we'll bring back the betting show and we'll get Lady Shan on it. But I just wanted to interject something real quick. I wanted to give a shout out this morning to Mr. Eddie Hearn, because I was noticing with at least the last couple of Canelo fights, I feel like Eddie was trying to bring that that sense of pageantry to America by putting Canelo in more of a stadium style setup, getting more people inside of those arenas, you know, and of course offering more affordable ticket prices so that more people could see it, and then doing a good job of meshing like the music and the entertainment aspect to give the paying customer, the boxing fan, a more fluid, dynamic experience, not just for the boxing, but you know, like I'm gonna be real, like I never took the time to listen to a J Balvin song, but I knew, I had heard of who J Balvin was. I was familiar that he was like, you know, the Latin American version of Drake, and that he was doing big numbers, big streaming numbers. I don't know about all
that shit.
Well, I mean, hey, yo, he doing big numbers. He doing Drake style numbers. He doing platinum records. You know, this guy's a big deal. You know, I've heard you mention him before, but I never took the time to go and check out his catalog. I see J Balvin rap out Canelo, and I'm so blown away at how bumping the song is and the presence and how epic it looked. Like him, Canelo, they had the fire machines going in the big stadium, man, people going crazy. All the Latino people was going ham.
I was going sick.
That night, you know, I'm going through J Balvin catalog. Like, this dude is dope. So shout out to Eddie Hearn for doing that. Hopefully, you know, some of these American promoters can take note of it. His record sales
probably went up, didn't they, James? Because I was like definitely Googling this guy, like, oh, who's this guy?
Look at Klitschko's ring walks back in the day. Europeans been doing this shit, man. Like Klitschko always had a dope ass ring walk. You know what I mean? Like,
I have been trying to double down on that Eddie for a minute. I was kept saying Eddie. I wanted to bring up the fact that now that he's doing this Kambosos versus Teofimo fight, he's priced those tickets well.
What's he priced them at? They're affordable, you said anyway.
I think $40 is the first set. Like the first
pounds, Ness, pounds.
Nah, well, you know we don't deal in pounds. His fight's happening in the Hulu.
Is it happening? It's happening in New York, isn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot. I thought it was happening here for some reason. I just assumed because Eddie, you're right, it's happening in New York. And who's happy about that? Because one of them didn't want it to be. Are they both happy that it's going to be in New York now?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm pretty sure Kambosos isn't happy for that.
No, he is.
He wanted it in his hometown, right?
Listen,
you're not the champ, so you just got to go where you got to go, fam.
No, you guys are all wrong. Listen, 3 million Greeks in the U.S. Aussie borders open. There's gonna be more Ferriosos supporters than what he has. We all know he can't sell. I run Madison Square Garden. I'm more New York than this Fugazi. Don't forget, he turned his back on all of you and went to live in Davie, Fort Lauderdale. That's George Kambosos. He's telling you he's selling it out, not him.
Wow.
So, yeah, but let me find the ticket prices. Eddie just put out like this graphic with their face on it and all the prices. It was like $40 the first one, or $50 is the first price?
Well, I think it's 40. Someone just said in the chat, 30 ignorant, $35 to $500.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Isn't that amazing, though? But isn't that amazing when your highest ticket is $500? That's dope.
That's dope.
That's going to be sold out. Everybody's going to buy them $500 tickets.
Hey, listen, people buy $500 tables for Border Wars. Think about that.
Exactly.
People buy $500 tables for Border Wars, and that's a big fight, and it's $500 for a seat.
Will you not fly over there, Ness, and quickly cover it and get some?
Negative.
Why?
I've built my show to where I could just be here with my feet still kicked up from yesterday, and I ain't got to go. And I ain't gotta go.
You gonna show us some clean ass socks, or them dirty today, Ness?
Are they dirty today?
What?
They're clean. They're still clean. What size shoe are you, man? I bet you're like a 20.
13, man. You know.
13.
13 gang.
13 gang.
Talking about dirty socks, man.
Cheesy, but they're still cheesy. We just can't smell
laundry
it.
stay done over here, B.
Yeah, they're still cheesy though. They're
Bruh,
clean, but your
I
foot
work
is
from
still,
home.
Your foot is still stinking in
Listen
them.
to me. I work from home. I got a washer and dryer like 100 yards.
Yeah, of course we
from
do. Yeah, just there. Of course, I would expect that you do have a washer and a fucking dryer.
So that's what I'm saying. How could I have dirty socks, bro? And I'm like the type. Let me tell you, this is totally untitled, but I'm the type. Like I literally throw out my socks and underwear and then buy like 120 worth, right? Because the socks is always like $10, $8. So you get, I'm telling you, I don't like washing. So I have two.
Yeah, I'd rather throw things away.
I have two bins.
You balling like that, Ness? You just
no, I do that as well.
Yeah, I just changed all my underwear too from like cotton to the dry fit underwear. Because I'm back in the gym. It's over.
For me, it gotta get to the point where it's like a little Swiss cheese action for me to throw it out. You know what I mean?
If it's like socks.
Yeah, I mean, if I at the point where I'm seeing holes, then it gotta go. You know what I mean?
If it's like expensive underwear, obviously that won't get thrown out because it will stay good. But if it's just like the stuff that we get here, like we got a shop called Primark, you get packs of socks for like £2. Like, you're gonna wear them. Once the thing you buy a new batch, you throw them away, man.
Yeah, nah.
Or if my socks get lazy, if they start getting lazy, they stay down. You know what I mean? They can't. They ain't got no elasticity. Then it's time to go and retire. Though.
One too many times.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Once you pull them up, and then they go right back down like ankle socks, but they supposed to come up to the bottom of the calf.
Right now. Listen,
I gotta go and dismiss though.
Change your socks.
Yeah, change your socks, man. Change your socks, fam.
Yeah, you got every few months or at least every year. You got to change that sock drawer out, man. Stop! Don't be going out there with them dingy ass socks. You got little bubbles on your
the little bubbles,
lint balls on your shit. Get out of here. Underwear, the strings coming apart. You got stitching coming upon your underwear. Don't let your stitching come upon your underwear, man.
Okay. So your white tee game, right? Do you wear white t-shirts anymore?
That's old. I don't do that no more.
I stopped.
I stopped the minute Cameron stopped.
I still got the white tees. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty simple, bro. I'm out here in sweats, white tees.
The truth is this. Both of y'all very, very fit. So if I was fit, I'll go back to like a little white tee V-neck Hanes because I wanna, show off. So I can see.
You'll get there. You're going gym, innit?
Yeah,
so
I'm back. Yesterday's second day.
Bro, you like 6'5".
Man,
when you 5'8", you gotta work out. Because when you 5'8", looking
it's
fucking
not distributed
like shit, it's like no good.
It's like it's compressed. But why haven't can I just ask, why haven't none of you guys got any of my t-shirts? Like done that?
Have you not sent one?
No, I don't have to send one. You can support a bitch and buy one.
You gotta give us the link, man. You know, men is mad lazy.
Where's the link?
Speaking of supporting, I just supported.
I'll send one to Ness because he's the show, but you guys have to buy one.
I just supported community member Info Joe. Shout out to Puff. Let me make sure I say this right.
Let me get my shit up because I know. I don't know why. They're doing well as well. I wear them. Look at the jackets here as well. You see the jacket?
Oh.
Yo, Shan, your mic is killing us right now. What you touching over there, girl?
Oh, sorry.
Son got the authentic originals.
Yeah, man.
I thought there was some Versace print, but this all original right there.
Original.
Ooh. Flex.
Yeah.
Flex.
You get me?
Look at it. Flex.
I wore it yesterday. This is what I wore yesterday.
Dope.
Yeah, so I've got t-shirts, hoodies. I'm gonna put the link in the thing. You just go and have a look.
Yeah,
if there's something that you can, just let me know. I can discount it for you. But Ness is Chulo so stingy he ain't even bought one.
That's not true. I'm far from stingy. That's what I was pulling up. I just supported community member Info Joe and his company Puff Puff Pastries. I actually ordered $200 worth of stuff. Shout out to Info
ship
Joe.
All over?
Puff Pastries.
Contact Info Joe.
I'm sending you this link right now.
Contact Info Joe.
Look, pull up my link, Ness. I just sent it.
I just ordered some shit. Let me tell you. And I left it on the counter purposely, right? So when my girl comes and takes a bit,
hell no.
She was in the gym high as hell.
No, but you can't go gym and then you come out and you're eating the donuts. That's wrong that you've tempted her like that.
No, before the gym, I had a cookie and she had a half a cookie. You know what I'm saying? I ordered churros. I ordered churros. I ordered cookies.
Love churros.
I ordered gummies. Yo,
what have they got?
Them is hidden too.
What are they edible gummies? What, like got THC in?
Of course,
like weed one.
Yeah.
Of course. And he made.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
puff,
of course.
Puff pastries.
Oh, is it like that? Yeah, I do edibles.
Puff
and
pastries.
he made me some special, like a little, let's call it like a birthday cupcake because it was my birthday, bitch.
It's my birthday. Yeah.
But
I'm gonna go on there then.
That shit put me out, bro. I went right to bed.
Put you down, chunk. So it got a good.
I finished the show, had lunch. I was like, fuck it, let me take one of these little damn things. That shit was like, boom. I woke up, it was gym time.
Wow.
For real.
Hey, listen, I let my girl have some of the stuff that he left for me, and bruh. She was so high. She was uncomfortable. She was like scared, like in bed, like fuck you. I'm never eating another edible again. You ain't shit.
No, I did that. You know, Adrian, salute to your wifey, because I did that one time. I did too much edibles, and I thought I was showing off. Smoked weed as well, and then I was with my boyfriend, and then I was going, oh my god, I'm gonna die, and he was just like sleeping. And I was like, you got to take me to the hospital. You got to go to the hospital. Like, I'm going to vomit. Where's the bag? I need to this. I need to that. Oh, my God, I'm dying. And he was going, shut up. You're fine. You're all right. Just drink some water. Do you want me to get you some water?
Some water?
Yeah.
Water.
Yo, it's crazy. The accent, right? I can't get over it. It don't matter that you hear every day certain words. I'm like, I'm like a deer in the headlight. Water. Some of them just catch me. Okay, so let me see here. You sent me a link. I'm gonna open up these phone lines. Have we even done that? Let me open up these phone lines.
We're endorsing our businesses right now.
I got you. I'm about to endorse you. Here we go.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Don't forget to drop us a 5-star review, because there are people that don't understand this sort of
engagement that we need for us to be successful.
Yeah, man.
Well, not even that. They just don't understand this sort of conversation, and they may review the show improperly because they don't understand the certain conversations. So those that do, those that appreciate it, I do need you to drop a 5-star review on iTunes and keep us numero uno over there. When the people type boxing, we come up, because we working hard. Breakfast Club of Boxing, 9 a.m. every single day, and we rocking out. Shan, you gotta let me hook you up. I can't. Listen. I gotta hook you up with a designer. You need ignorant boxing.
Yeah.
Because you see the white. Like if I want to then
go in the catalog, but go into where the little horizontal squares are, and then tap that in, and it says like home or store, like catalog, and then it will show you all the things that's in there. The front is not of all the stuff. But yeah, I still need
but the logo, whoever made the logo for you didn't do it transparent. That's why you got the white box.
Yeah, no, I got the white box because I in the end liked the white box, and then on
a black shirt.
It looks good. Trust me, you see me wear mine, and it reflects. It's reflective, and then on the white, there's nothing on the white.
Exactly, I would prefer it the way it is on the white on a black. Boo.
No, you'll do that for now. You'll wear that one for now. The one that I send you, that's what you will wear. And then when I design the next one, I know the transfer.
Ignorant boxing help you design is what I'm telling you.
All I need it's transparent. I don't want my logo changed.
I'm not asking you to change your logo.
Oh, okay. I thought
I'm asking you to have the PNG remove the white background.
PNG and have it, and then you can do it yourself. I think on Printful. You can remove it yourself. Yeah, I know how to do it. Don't worry.
Remove it.
Don't worry.
Remove it. Watch your black shirts. Watch your. I'm trying to tell you. Watch the black shirts sell more once you remove the white.
They sell good.
We got over 400 people watching right now on YouTube. If you are enjoying the convo,
I got multiple. Listen, I got my normal logo. I have every flag, you know, like a Jamaican underneath mine, you know, Dominican for me, you know. So you can do whatever you want.
I do one where it's just black and transparent. Okay. All right, I'll put that up today.
We got over 400 people watching right now on YouTube. If you are enjoying the conversation or you like the boxing dialogue, we are about to get back to the boxing talk. But if you enjoying the dialogue, please make sure you hit that thumbs up. Helps with the visibility of the show. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Join us every morning for a boxing conversation. This is the dopest, illest, trillest boxing podcast in the Milky Way galaxy. Trust me. We do it like that. Breakfast Club of Boxing. Best part of waking up. Yeah, I know the slogan from the 80s. TBV in my cup.
Yo, which I think Devin Haney meant by never get invested in the lows or the highs. A little cryptic
I think that means you got to stay grinding. I mean, just because you're on a high, you know what I mean? Don't take it for granted. Don't get stuck in the clouds. You got to keep grinding if you want to go forward.
I wonder if that was like him responding to the AJ interview.
That's what I thought it was referring to when you just said it. I would assume, would you not?
I don't know. I'm over here looking at these Ebony Bridges pictures, man. She's out of control.
Men love her, though. They love her.
Hey, listen, you see the way Eddie be looking at her, bro.
Eddie, they got a little game.
Got his wife. He said, I have to be mindful. He said, I look straight ahead. He said, I'm mindful.
Hey, there's clips where you catch him, give the little look like.
She's got a clip on her page catching him looking like, you know, and then now it's this game where it's like, is Eddie gonna look? So he looks so weird when she comes out now. I know his wife is like, what the hell?
Yo, hey, you know his wife? That's like one particular chick. She must have said something or texted Eddie something, because when you got to look straight ahead like that all the time, that means your girl.
Yeah, do you know what? That's silly. His girl's tweaking. His woman shouldn't even be tweaking. That's a part of the job. He's looking at her. So what? He's married to you. He's coming home. He's gonna look. Big deal. That's it. Don't be looking at the girl in her bra.
Exactly.
Well, then what?
I'm a personal trainer.
Yo, why don't somebody just
train plenty nice looking chicks, and my girl does not have a problem. She knows. Listen, she knows I'm on top of them, stretching them out, hand to hand with them. You gotta know and be ready for that. Because if you got a female who's mad, because I had my girl walk in plenty of times with clients, and her be like, you know, she's actually really pretty. That's not the way you described her. I'm like, I described her exactly the way she was. You
tried to down it. Like, she average. Yeah, you don't got nothing to worry about. You get there, she's stunning. You're on top of her going, and stretch, and on her legs and that. And you're like, I thought you said.
Hey, it's all about the money though, Lady Champ, for me at least.
I get it. I'm not that like that. If I'm in because I get that with like my boyfriends or the boyfriends that I'd been with previously, they didn't seem to have a problem in the beginning of when they dated me. And then if they see me, that I'm always around guys, and then like any form of male attention, then after a while they start weighing down on me, man. And then you gotta go because this is my job. So
insecurity is a real thing, you know what I'm saying?
Real talk. Hey, my girl was a bartender.
So let me ask you guys something here.
This is turned into Untitled.
Let me ask you guys something about Ebony.
Get back to the boxing.
Well, this is boxing. She's a boxer.
She's a boxer, and she's taking
she's only got
her own way.
She's only got 5 or 6 fights, and she's made herself more popular than, you know, a good
every
70
other female boxer.
Forget every other,
like Clarissa Shields.
No.
Clarissa Shields needs to fix up. She needs to get on game like this.
But don't put her in a box. Don't put her just, you know, she's different. No, she's more popular than about 70% of boxers.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say women boxers only. I'm not gonna say
Clarissa Shields. You mean?
No, Ebony Bridges is more popular than about 70% of the boxers in the world.
Yeah, she came up quick. I mean,
with 5-6 fights.
I didn't know who she was.
But listen, that's what happens when you have Eddie speaking for you. When Eddie speaks for you and really wants to put you on, I feel like you're going to make it. Like, I didn't like Eddie Hearn at first, but like, dude is really the truth. I mean, he's bringing boxing. He's trying to get in everywhere and make it affordable for the most part for us. Like, he's trying to make big fights. I mean, he's
willing to
overpaid
work
for.
if you're willing to work.
Let's
Like
get-
if you've got a female that's cool and confident, it can run. I'd love to work. If I was a female boxer, I'd be doing everything what she's doing.
Well,
Everything.
Clarissa,
I do that anyway.
Clarissa had her own sexy pictures yesterday. You know, because I hear you saying, "Oh, Clarissa needs to do this. Clarissa needs to do this." Well,
No, I mean just zhuzh yourself up a little bit, un poquito, see?
she did. Here she go. Here she go. I don't know. This is her Instagram. This was her PFL weigh-in, and she called it a weigh-in dump. Healthy fighter is a happy fighter. Quote, Clarissa Shields' fight is tomorrow. And this is all her pictures for her weigh-in.
I'm on
It's
a
a
delay.
PFL fight, right?
I'm on a delay, so I can't
Yeah,
see
you got about
anything.
15 seconds before it gets to you. This
Yeah.
her and her boo. And this her
Me,
at
I'm
the
a-
weigh-in, physically at the weigh-in, in her Versace custom-made quote robe.
No, that ain't it. It's not it, fam. It's not
Say
it.
it.
That's not it. That's not it. No, that one's not it. It's not it. Telling you the truth, it's not it.
And while we speaking on female boxers,
It's not
that do
it.
their thing,
The bed's
female-
untidy. This is you could have just the lighting's wrong. It's not it.
You got more
Was-
pictures coming. You got more pictures and videos.
Okay. These are cute for yourself, but if you're gonna put some on the gram, make sure the light. Okay, yeah, ta-da.
Yo, speaking of female
No.
boxers that do their thing and are friends
Shout out
of the
to
community,
Clarissa,
shout
man.
out to Aida Biggs too.
It's
while
whatever.
we
I
speaking.
just,
Oh,
know,
yeah.
it's just. I know, Ronald, you
Dude,
like it.
Aida
I get
Biggs.
it. But
Aida
what I'm saying
Biggs.
No,
is-
She
She
know what
does
she's
it
doing.
What I'm
correct.
saying is,
She
is
does it
like-
correctly.
is
You got it right,
doesn't
James.
What I'm saying is, I get it, but doesn't Ebony Bridges want? Forget what Ebony Bridges is. It doesn't matter about race, creed, whatever. I'm just saying, doesn't Ebony Bridges' pictures look a bit more
Of
editorial how
course.
she put them
No
together?
one's, no one's
So that's what I'm saying.
disagreeing. No one's
Yeah.
No one disagreed with you on the panel.
Ooh,
He
that's a good-
he was bringing up another female boxer that does get it right by the name of Aida
yeah.
Biggs.
Yeah, not it for me,
Aida
Jai.
Biggs.
Jai, you're right. Not it for me. What I'm just saying is, I'd love to see Clarissa Shields have some dope makeup on, a dope hairstyle, because it would be. I just think it would be better.
So Shan, do you follow Aida Biggs?
Who's that? No, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, if you didn't know, you about to find out.
Show me. Show
Look
me.
at James paying like I got a show. I know
Show
I
me.
follow her on Instagram, and I don't follow too many females on Instagram like that.
Let me see. Ida Biggs. Is she a
Aida
bodybuilder?
Biggs. Aida
And nah,
Biggs.
hell no.
Aida
She's
Biggs.
a boxer.
Aida Biggs is the Ebony Bridges of the
U.S.
Of the
Put
U.S.
her Instagram up then.
She's up. She's up. We've been
Okay, I'm
showing
waiting.
her.
My delay's
We've been
on there.
showing her on these beautiful St. Martin beaches in.
Oh, I can't see it
in
yet.
the Caribbean, where she was just a celebrity attendee for celebrity boxing for Zab Judah in St. Thomas.
Oh, yeah, there she is. That's
Not
what
on-
I'm saying, mate.
And
That's
not
what.
only,
So why
not
can't
only,
Clarissa Shields do that?
not only does she look stunning in the pictures, but she will
Stunning.
stun your ass with a right hand
Yeah,
too,
she
man.
can fight, too.
She is
Yes,
a monster.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That's the beauty that she could fight.
And she can fight, and she looks like that.
Nah,
Yeah, this
we
is what
ain't pulling
Clarissa
up
Shields
Alicia
could do that.
Bumgarner, man. She got to get a fight, man. Tell Alicia get in the
Yeah,
fight.
this girl is.
Look at
popping.
Ness. You got to be active to get on the show.
Yeah, man. Get out of here. He said pull up Bumgarner. Nah, Bumgarner actually got to fight with Harper, but if she win, then we'll think about it. She left us flat the other day. She was supposed to be on the
Fire,
show.
mate.
Yo, someone
Fire.
said ooh la
Oh,
la in
I
the chat.
see that. Ooh la la. Yes. Clarissa Shields could do. Look at now. Go back to Clarissa Shields one. It's just like now you get what I'm saying. It's not the same level.
I mean, but let's be real. Let's be real honest though. Clarissa Shields ain't never gonna look like that.
Why?
Yeah, she
She's not
could.
gonna come.
Yeah,
no,
she
hold
could.
on. Just listen.
Yeah, she could.
She's not gonna come off like that in the picture like Ida Biggs.
Why
Like, they
not?
just two different
Yes, she
looking.
could.
Hold on. I'm not saying this.
no,
She
you-
won't look.
You got to get her
good.
the push-up bra.
I'm just saying there's levels
Get
to
the
that
bra
shit.
going. No,
There's
no.
levels
It's
to that
easy.
shit.
If I just hang.
One
Clarissa,
of them's better looking than the
Clarissa.
other one. Just saying.
but you can still make things work. Clarissa, holler at me. We do stuff. Holler. I've got artist discount for Mac. Holler. Oh, I got the Adidas hookup.
Holla.
Holler at me.
I mean, you
holler.
need to hit her.
Holla. Holla.
Holler. It's holler.
You need to holler at her, man. You see how Andy got the AJ fight? He got in the DMs. You shouldn't be exempt from that. Get your hustle on. If Andy wouldn't have hit up Eddie, he wouldn't have never got that AJ fight. He changed his life. You never know. You might hit up Clarissa. She take you on. You make her look like Aida, and all of a sudden, Shan is the new glam lady in boxing and shit, making everybody up.
Well, it's so achievable, like easy, minimal.
Yeah, but we going out to these phone lines. Let me open it up. I don't know that I ever did, but I'm gonna do it again.
These calls are brought to you by Big Rigs Trucking Agency, experts for all your insurance and trucking needs. For quotes and consultations, visit us at brtagency.com or contact us at 908-943-6918.
All right. I got Brandon in Houston that says AJ is lame as hell. He thinks cursing more shows us he's gonna be a dog. Peace emoji. Dog. Peace emoji. From now on, it was... Oh, excuse me. I said that all wrong. He said he thinks cursing more shows us he's going to be a dog. And that's in between two peace emojis. So I guess it's like, we don't believe you from now on. It was the equivalent of Carlton Banks dropping a rap CD, shaking my head. I disagree, yo. I think he did very good, and I did like the F-bombs. I felt them.
That's how he talks anyway.
I felt
this
them.
Is what I'm saying. He talks like that.
You know what was funny, though?
We all talk like that. When I was watching it, it was just like, it's normal.
Yo, your mic, why is your mic rattling? You got like a short wire. Every time you move, your mic is rattling.
That's better? Check. 1, 2.
Yeah. But you know what I did find funny?
Like that, don't
I don't know if you guys found that part funny where he was like, I'm going back to my roots.
Cali.
He said, I'm going back to my roots. The dudes I used to look up to, Nicky Barnes, Big Meech. I said, what
Larry Hoover.
Yeah, he said Larry Hoover.
On the God.
Yo, he said Larry Hoover. He did say Larry Hoover. Like, I'm like... Fuck, was AJ gang banging in London? Y'all got Crips in London?
Hey, but didn't he go to jail for selling drugs though? He was a drug dealer, right?
Yes, Hoover? Nah, he was.
He didn't go to prison. He went to youth jail. He was 18 or under in that documentary. They said, stop it.
Yeah, but youth jail it's Feltham. It's not fun and thingy. But he went there and then afterwards he got community service and then he was gonna he got nicked again and was gonna go to jail and then Ron McCracken helped him and, got him for the Team GB. And that's why he's got loyalty like that, because otherwise he would have ended up going back to jail.
My man put in the chat, yo, that was corn. With the corn emoji.
Yeah,
but listen, the truth is, I didn't expect that part. Like, y'all got to really go listen to that part. He, goes down this list of, gangsters.
And
he's like, yo, I'm taking it back to the street. And he's looking right in it. Like, Coogan is over here, but the camera's over here. So he's like, he turns
was a bit creepy, wasn't it?
He's like, yo, word is born. I'm taking it back to the Big Meech, Larry Hoover. It's on. It's war. I was like, wow. I'm waiting for him to crack a smile.
I thought he was going to laugh. I thought he was going to laugh. He did nothing. I was like, I felt uncomfortable. I was like,
that interview was entertaining as fuck.
I was like that. Okay, AJ. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel, but this is a bit, yeah. Okay.
It was
Larry Hoover.
I really enjoyed
that. In an unrelated topic, but in the wrestling business, they called it a heel turn when somebody decided to change from a baby face to a heel when he trying to channel his alter persona, you know what I mean? He trying to get back. Yeah, he's trying to get back grimy. He's trying to get back talking greasy, you know what I'm saying? With the contempt and the animosity and the hostility that he trying to channel.
But you know what's funny?
He's trying to be AJ who beat Klitschko. That's what he's trying to find out.
No, he's just going back to being like London AJ. I think he just wants to be just back London AJ. You guys might not get it as much because you're not from London. Me as a Londoner, that it was like that's how AJ was. That's how we all talk. Like, yeah, man, like it's normal for us.
But
that's for you guys. It may have looked either corny or it may have been lost in translation. You might not have got it all. He's not trying to be the AJ that was Klitschko. He's just trying to be the London AJ. That's it.
The one that got him there. That's what he made.
Yeah.
But this is my thing is that he took a stance though. See, it's so important that you're subscribing to this show because I think of things so differently. He took a stance. He could lose a lot of sponsors.
He could potentially.
You got to go listen to that part, like.
Because he said it was long anyway, doing all of this commercial shit.
Yeah, he said that.
He said,
he said, it takes a lot. He said it takes a lot selling this fight, selling sponsors, taking the pictures, doing the interviews. So he's trying to say like, yo, I'm going to the AJ back to the street, but that might lose him some sponsors. Not that he cared at this point.
He made a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's got a lot of money now. Now he don't need them.
No, but remember that was something people used to talk about. They used to be like, oh, AJ is, a spot, like he got so many endorsements. He's this cookie cutter, he's a creation. Like they try to say like, he's too perfect because of the money. That's
what happened. He lost himself. He started trying to talk corporate talk. It blanked him up. So this is what I'm saying. So when I saw the interview yesterday, me as a Londoner, I thought, yeah, he's back. Because that's how we all talk. I could speak like that to you guys, but it'd be lost in translation. If I really went into my proper London dialect, you wouldn't understand what I'm saying. But me watching that was like, yeah, man's back. You get me? He's back, fam.
Man's back.
Yeah.
Or if he's back, this is something I want to see going forward.
Right.
Say you do get your belts back and you become a 3-time unified champ, man. Don't let the next dude, especially a smaller dude, man, be trying to touch on the belts, take pictures with the belts.
This chat crazy.
If it's Backstreet AJ, if we Backstreet London AJ, if we really thugging like that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get grizzly. They want to take a picture with the belt. Hell no, you can't take a picture with my belts. AJ,
I'm gonna need you.
You gotta do what Floyd did. AJ. You gotta offer the belt and snatch it.
Go ahead.
I mean, you want to take a picture with the belt? Hell no, you can't take a picture with the belt.
Hell no. I'm trying to do your accent.
He needs to go back to not shaving. The one who beat Andy. And the
lion.
Just
the lion.
Just let your hair grow.
Dan, they called him a corporate
gangster. Be in the lab.
Yo,
you don't go back to no shave AJ.
You guys have just followed me on the Instagram. I told you.
Yeah, someone wants to know this Londoner's chick. He said, who's this London's chick's YouTube channel?
Lady Shan, my name's on the thing, is it not? No? Okay. All right.
This ain't StreamYard.
Sorry. LADYCHANN, 2 separate words. And then type that in YouTube and it will bring you to my channel. Thanks for inquiring.
And bring back the do-rag, AJ. Bring back the do-rag.
Oh, yeah, do you remember you used to wear the do-rag?
To rock the do-rag.
I never seen a do-rag.
That was in the beginning days.
I never seen AJ with a do-rag.
He used to be chilling in the whip with his partner. He had the do-rag
Oh,
on.
you talking about out the gym. Okay, yeah.
Man, bring back the do-rag, man. More pictures in the do-rag. Every once in a while, if you want to throw a little bandana on up.
Jaguar Paul says CB4 Gusto AJ.
CB4.
Hey yo, that would be dope though. Get some lokes. You know what I mean? Let's put AJ in some lokes. You know what I mean?
Nah, Shan, I gotta get to that one.
Yo, let's get him a rope chain. Let's get him like an iced out AJ chain with the diamond pendant.
Nah,
you know
that ain't him. He said he don't. Nah, remember he said he don't get Americans with they big chains. Remember that? He said he don't get that.
He don't get that, man. It's a status thing. You know what I mean?
He gonna be out there with the. He gonna be out there with them lions only. He gonna get a chain and a motherfucking Lambo.
Yeah, he don't like jewelry like that. He just wears a nice watches, and that's what I'm saying. When people were saying about he may have lost the dog because of silk sheets, he don't care about that. Honestly, he's a very humble person. Like he's quite frugal. He could have 20 watches. He could have all of that bling.
I mean, but if you got $200 million, you can be frugal and humble.
Yeah, he just chooses
you ain't worried
not
about shit.
No,
ain't
so
gotta worry
there's
about
people
nothing.
that are not. There's people that
worry
get
about
hyped when
nothing.
they got 100 grand in their bank. They bought a
So,
30
yo,
grand chain.
Let me get to these
humble
callers,
thugging-
fellas. Let me get to these callers. Let me open it up to them. I know they out here. They dying.
And
They
everybody
waiting. They
tweaking.
dying. They ready to go. Who is a mastermind? Who is a boomerang? Who's cutting the line? Majimbe.
Majimboe.
good,
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah. Every time you say his name, that's what I do.
That's all I think of
that
too.
song comes in my head. That should be his intro.
No, don't do that. That's like
happening.
that's like the trainer. What's the trainer of Rolly talking about? We got Simba.
Oh no.
That shit was hilarious.
Did you see? All right, we'll go down. You need to see what Rolly just posted on his Instagram of his foot, of his stance, of how his feet are like a Bambi deer, like just a newborn deer. He's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Señorita
Sorry,
San.
go ahead.
Señorita San.
Go ahead.
Señorita San.
Huh? Señorita
San.
Señorita San.
Talking all over my call.
I'm sorry, I didn't know you was
I
on.
love you,
Apologies.
I still love you though. Like, it's all good.
Señorita.
Yeah, I don't got much to say, man. To me, in my honest opinion, I think it just seemed like the way that he came off on that interview, it seemed like he's more about the limelight than the business. You know, like he looked like he just wanted to be out there talking to somebody, letting his fans see him. I don't think he has that hunger. I just don't. It seemed everything that he spoke about just seemed weird to me. I don't think he's gonna beat Usyk anyway, but I don't know, man. AJ's becoming the weird guy for me.
The weird guy.
Yeah. That's my call. Later.
All right. That was interesting.
Yeah, AJ's
He can't do anything right.
That's what I was gonna say. Damned if you do.
Right. Damned if you don't.
Exactly.
Poor guy.
It is. But a lot of people are there. Wilder's there too, and even Tio.
Yeah.
Even
Disagree
Tio
as
at
well.
this point. Devin is on some damn if you do, damn if you don't. You know, people just. It's crazy. Even
Listen,
Charlo.
you do anything in the public, you're going to get tore up. It doesn't matter how you act. There's always going to be someone there to criticize you. You just have to have the skin to take it. Yeah. Ain't everybody going to like you. People are always going to question you and always be negative towards what you do. That's just life. And they're on the big stage of boxing, heavyweight division. Shit, you getting scrutinized. Every little thing you do, we're going to talk about.
You get scrutinized just being on your platform.
Yep.
Once you're in public, you're open to criticism.
J-Mac, Boomerang, are you available?
Available. He's not available.
All right, we going out to, let me double check, because Ra and Troy's number are so similar. And it might be Troy today. It looks like Troy.
James, the
like
way
Troy.
you just checked out yesterday, you didn't even say bye. Like, you just went, fam.
Because the last time you made him stay, he had to go to therapy, and you made him stay.
Yeah, and then I told him he can go, but at least
Troy
you can say bye.
in Baltimore.
At least say goodbye when you're
What
gone.
up?
Good morning. Bless up. You stepped on a lot of topics, but you know what got my attention?
Troy. What's up, Troy? Sorry.
Which one got your attention?
What's up, Lady
The
Shane?
socks?
What's up?
Was it the socks that made you call in?
No, you said that Andre Ward talked with his fist. You know, how did that work out for him?
Yeah.
And you know, I didn't hear the rest of it, but to be truthful, you know, there was a guy by the name of, Holyfield who talked with his fist too. And he's in history and all. But I just want to touch on that. And now Joshua.
Yeah, you didn't
to
have
be
the
very
context,
honest with you,
Troy. You didn't have the context. We're talking about.
I got that.
Oh, you did get the context.
No. What I'm saying is I agree with you.
Okay.
On what? I'm lost.
Yeah, I'm saying I agree with you because I didn't get the whole thing. But the whole thing with Joshua, when I heard him speak after the fight, and when I hear him speak now, he's in a battle. He's in an internal battle, and it didn't start after the Andy fight. It started in the Parker fight. Whoever told him to go in there and to outbox Parker was stupid. Parker's the boxer, so you take the fight to the boxer. And the Andy fight, that didn't help him. It didn't. I mean, the loss to Andy didn't help him. He has an internal battle going on. If you watch him, and the same thing in the Puvulev fight, it was a very strange fight. Highs and lows until he finished him. He could have finished him much earlier.
Yeah.
But for some reason, he's going through these waves like an ocean, and it has a lot to do with who's in his corner. Now, me personally, I think if he gets with Tommy Brooks, who has 25 champions to his name, and he's in the Hall of Fame.
Who the fuck is that guy?
You're going to kick yourself for asking that. He trained Holyfield. He trained Tyson. He trained Rockman. He trained Junior. And I could just keep going and going and going and going. All right?
Rodney Shields trained Holyfield for his best wins, champ. Ricky, Florida. Whoa. Ricky, roll them windows up. I mean, I hope you got power windows.
You hear me now?
Ricky! We hear you. What's good?
What up, man? What up, panel? The Joshua situation, I'm rooting for Joshua. I hope he wins. As a black man, I got to root for him. But I just don't know if he's going to win. But one thing I will say, what he said in the interview about the commercial success and all that shit, that's what make you give Floyd so much respect. Floyd was able to carry the promotion, get ready for the fight, be the best fighter on the night, all that shit, man. Floyd was special. You don't gotta like him personally, but a lot of these dudes struggle in different aspects that Floyd just excelled at. The man was just a total package. But before I get out of here, I want to say, I don't want to hear nothing about Shakur fighting Haney or Tank or Chris Colbert. None of that shit. We want Valdez. They on the same promotion. They got the same everything, the same side of the street. We want that fight. That fight needs to happen. 2 divisions. Ain't no running, no ducking. Fight this man. Ball needs to make the fucking fight. Make the fight. Ain't no excuse.
Ricky, Florida, thanks for calling in. Boomerang, Coach Myers. My bad. It's been a minute since you called. I didn't see you there.
Yo, what's good? You hear me?
Chilling.
What's going on, Ness? Long time no hear, man.
Yeah, man.
How's everything?
Oh, I can't complain.
What's up, Adrian? Glad to see you on the panel, bro. How you been?
I've been doing good. How you been doing, brother?
Good. Can't complain. Was that James Payne on here now? You got James Payne Lethal on the panel, too. Shout out to you. Shout out to Lady Shan.
Yeah.
I think Usyk's going to... I'm sorry. I think Usyk's going to beat him again. I really don't got much on that topic. I just think AJ needs to be a dog. You know, like, you're a heavyweight. You're not supposed to care what people think. You're not supposed to be as sensitive as he is. Like, Wilder, he doesn't care. He's a dog. Fury, same thing. I think you got to have that mentality being a heavyweight. But that's my call.
I mean, all right.
How do you know they don't care?
For everybody.
I've heard Fury's.
Sorry. Go ahead. No,
how do you know that those other boxers don't care? I've heard Fury refer to stuff that we've spoken about on panels and him going in interviews saying the same thing. So he listens to stuff
Everybody
as well.
listens.
You can't just can't say AJ's sensitive and the other two they don't listen to. Wilder definitely listens. He's got teams that go around looking at channels and what they're saying about him. So that's a lie. But just thought I'd just clarify that.
Man, that's why I hate not cutting off. I forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry.
I was going to say something.
Back.
It was going to be something. We're going out to JT. I'm actually Big Gucci Nick. Big Gucci Nick. Right? Are you up first? Yes, you are. Big Gucci Nick just listening.
Big Gooch. Larry Hoover.
Are you with me?
What up?
Shout out to Boxing Voice, man. Make sure everybody's hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, man. Shout out to all the people on the panel, Lady Sean. Listen, man, you know what I think AJ said those names because he was bumping to that Rick Ross song, man. Listen to this song by Rick Ross. It's called Meech. All he says in that song is like Larry Hoover, Big Meech, and then he like does a couple of verses after that. I don't think fucking AJ knows those guys, man. I think he was listening to that Rick Ross song. I think he was feeling a little bit gangster. He was feeling a little bit gangster, so he mentioned it in the interview, to look cool. But I don't think you know them dudes, bro. man. I don't think AJ's gonna change, man. He can't just be that guy to keep losing his belt the first time. Like, get it right the first time, bro. Like, listen, the second time he was able to beat Andy because he came in overweight, but Usyk's always in shape, man. I don't see anything he'll be able to do. I don't think he got that, man.
Yo, so the song is I Think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover.
Larry Hoover.
What's the next
something,
part?
Something. And then he goes, One Nation.
Whipping work.
Under God.
Who is it? Jeezy? Yeah. Is it Jeezy?
No, it's Rick Ross.
Oh, Rick Ross.
Man.
Rick Ross.
It's the song called BMF, but it's not for like Black Mafia family. It's called Blowing Money Fast.
Meech.
That was a hot record when it came out too, for real.
Yeah, it started like a string of remixes by all your favorite artists.
But he mentioned more people. He said Nicky Barnes. He said I'm going back to the old me, man.
He ain't.
He even watched American Gangster.
Yeah, he said Nicky
Barnes.
Watched
American Gangster.
Well, I mean, I don't know about Nicky Barnes because Nicky Barnes was a snitch. So don't do that, AJ. Don't be.
Bruh, he said all.
And Frank Lucas.
He mentioned a bunch of names, man. He mentioned a bunch of names and said that you know that's who he used to look up to. That's what he said. He said, I'm going back to that. Me and my guys and all the guys I'm with, he said like that. And I'm paraphrasing, but it's really close to that. He's like, me and my guys and the guys that grew up around me, that's what we looked up to. We looked up to them, to Big Meech. And then he went down that list. He went down that list.
Yeah.
So
I was shocked when he said that.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Because I'm telling you, because then he looked at the camera so weird. I was waiting for him to just start laughing, but he never laughed. He kept it real. And then Coogan cut it, and Coogan was like, well, on that note, bye, AJ. And I'm like,
Hey, what y'all call it over in the UK? Y'all say, the food, like you be like, man, he trying to get his food or something like that. It sounds like AJ putting in a order for a package or something.
Yeah, food.
Yo, talk about order for a package. Yo, talk about order for a package. That's another dope ass part. Bro, why when his phone ring, he got the fucking Narcos intro. Like,
so we know what AJ gonna be doing after boxing. We know what AJ gonna be doing after boxing. He already been to Miami a few times.
Yo, he practiced.
Already got the spot in Miami.
James, he's practicing. He literally answered the phone and was like this, look. Yeah, the shipment has arrived. Y'all didn't watch that interview. Y'all didn't watch that interview. The fact that I got people in the chat still talking about, Ness lying. Crawford interview wasn't that. Bro, this is an interview. My man literally picked up his phone after he got the fucking Narcos intro ringtone. He's like, the shipment has arrived. And then he does that fake ass Eddie Murphy laugh. Yeah. You know he got the Eddie Murphy laugh. He's like,
drop that off to the. He probably like, drop that off the top, boy. I'll get back with you.
Yo, that shit was dope. I'm telling you,
I'm
people
going
don't
back
get
to
it.
watch that shit after this.
Nah, people don't get it. He did his thing in that interview, man.
All right, we know. AJ, we know what's going on, AJ, man. You know what I'm saying? We in the back chat, we call Frank Sanchez the drug lord, but I guess AJ is the new kingpin, man. He's the new Sosa. AJ, he the Sosa of boxing.
He got 2 calls and it had the same ringtone. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that shit was hilarious. That's personality, man. He sold himself. Man. Just opening up. Some people want to call it fake because they don't believe the things that he's saying, but it was pretty funny. I like that. Anthony El Chapo Joshua.
Yeah, man. Hey, there we go.
I like that.
He's building a personality. I mean, even if he were to lose all his belts, you're still gonna be entertained by a dude who talks like that.
Well, the belts are
gonna go out and fight.
Mike Thomas, you a hater talking about it was a shipment of ladies' underwear. Yeah, did he give it to all? Did he give it to all y'all girlfriends? Stop acting like that dude ain't got all your ladies.
And then he'll take them all off the underwear all off your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Man, the ladies do love AJ, man.
Why wouldn't you?
They do love AJ. I keep hearing that they really like the one little silver tooth that he got on the side. No.
The crown, it's gold. I think it's gold.
They say he got like one little gold tooth. They love it.
It's a crown or something. I don't know. It's like a crown.
Hey, it's like, you seen that thing where he was sitting with Floyd It was him and Floyd. All them ladies was going up to AJ.
I said it.
Let me get to JT. Are you available? If not, Lids Low in the billing. Lids Low, Lids Low. Lids Low. Lids Low. I'm going to assume no Marlon either. So CYP, California, what up?
Nothing about me, nothing about AJ surprises me. We've been talking, some people don't know we've been talking about this for years about AJ and his confidence. And CYP has been the one who said that them European, them British, black dudes, they don't have it. They don't have it. Lennox Lewis didn't have it till he got over here. And he admitted it. Like, he just wasn't as tough. He came over here. He got that toughness. There's something about being a black American. Let's keep it real. We got attitude. We got grit, man. There's something about us.
No,
and sometimes over there, they just don't do it. They just don't. Doesn't matter if you disagree. Now, Lennox Lewis agrees.
Yeah.
Lennox Lewis is out here.
That's
and then
Lennox
AJ
Lewis.
out here looking.
Yeah.
He over AJ over here looking for his golden slippers because he need that golden ticket too. He need that Willy Wonka ticket, that real chocolate, that chocolate that make you tough. Not that chocolate that comes with sprinkles on it. But at the same time, it is what it is. And for Clarissa Shields, Clarissa's a beautiful woman. Clarissa's a beautiful woman. She don't need to look no better. All she got to do is keep knocking people out and keep winning and keep being the GOAT. She ain't gotta be nothing more than what she is. Because she's great. And Lady Chan, you don't even look as good as her.
You're boring. I don't care what. Let me just tell you about this UK thing that some of these black ignorant Americans have, that they think that everyone in the UK, for some reason, that we're less black because we're from the UK and we don't know a struggle, or we haven't gone through bad things in life, or there's not rough parts of the UK, there's not gangs in the UK, there's not niggas that got guns, guns, knives, big gun crime here, where we have a special unit called Operation Trident because it's black on black murders all day, every day in certain parts of London. So no, we don't have to come to know America to be tough. There's British boys that will knock certain American boys the fuck out, and vice versa. So don't ever get that twisted on your little day off, and save your £5. Save your tough $5 in your tough pockets.
Yeah, it's gangsters all over the world, but
I hate that ignorant type of chap, because I can guarantee he hasn't even he ain't even got the money to even fly to the UK to even check it out before he can make an informed decision. People are talking about a country that you've never been. Have you been to the UK, Adrian?
No, I got family in Ireland.
No, I'm just asking. Let's quickly. James, have you been to the UK?
No, I ain't never been to the UK.
Therefore you can't talk on things that you have no knowledge about. That's all I'm saying. Anyway.
No, I got family out in Europe and Ireland and all that.
No, I'm just saying you just haven't been.
But what I'm saying
my
is
Cheerio ain't come out on the mic.
It's different. It's different out there. They out there scrapping.
Let me go to
Ireland like that. Yeah.
More callers. We going back out to DMV. Hawk.
That guy's a hater, and all he does is call in. I see him in the chat. He's a loser. Fuck
what's
off.
up, Ness? James Payne, Adrian, and Lady Shan.
What's up?
All right. First of all, one thing for sure, Clarissa Shields don't need to change nothing. She's absolutely gorgeous. But
you can
onto the box. My thing is with boxers. My thing is with the fans. The problem ain't the boxers. The problem is the fans. First of all, AJ's interview, Terrence Crawford need to take notes. That's how you interview. That's how you show you're interested in boxing and you want to work. As far as AJ saying and talking the way he's talking, just like when Shakur fought Jamel, everybody's tripping off how Shakur was talking. Man, boxing fans don't realize what boxers have to go through to get into the ring, psych themselves up, to fight another man half naked in front of millions of people, both of them half naked with the opportunity that both could get knocked out. These what boxers have to go through, bro. And so if they got to talk a little crazy to get themselves psyched up to get in there, let them talk. AJ got all of whatever he needs to beat the guy. He just needs the mentality of kill, kill, kill so he can get in there and do it. And I think he can do it. I think he could beat Usyk. Usyk ain't no god or nothing. He ain't levitating over top of the ring. So ain't nothing wrong with AJ even going around checking. If it takes him 3 different trainers to do what he needs to do, it's all mental now. He's got everything he needs to do in a boxing ring already in his head. He just needed brought out of him. That's it.
All right, champ.
Yo, I like that call. Shout out to you, champ.
Yep.
That's Hawk in Maryland. We going out to Boston.
Yo, first of all, let me say, I don't play Showtime to see you all there not even putting a goddamn motherfucking effort. If I want to see two motherfuckers just fight, I pick up a fight with somebody in the street. Don't need that shit. You don't love that sport, my dude? Just move along. Gone. Fuck you. Next. What a great show. Thumbs up, donate.
Yo, what's happening, people?
What's happening?
How's the panel?
How you doing,
Baby
sir?
Shine, the rest of the guys. What's going on?
Wow.
Listen, I haven't checked the interview about AJ. He seemed to be really interesting. So as soon as the show is over, I'm going to go check it out to, get the whole context. I just want to get on CIP real quick. My G, you won't last a day on Africa, doggy. A day.
Tell him.
You won't last a day on fucking Haiti,
He
doggy.
get his face punched right off.
You won't last a day in Dominican Republic, doggy.
On the floor, mate. You've got too much to say. You think you're too
Fuck
fucking
out of here with this fucking you better than everybody and the fuck out of here,
And all
my
he does is
G.
call in
What
to try
you
and make
talking
sure
about?
you ain't shit. Neither's you, neither's any girl attached to you, my nigga. You ain't shit. Remember that. Not you. Yeah, that CTP.
Baby, listen. We gotta listen, we gotta have some type of all I'm saying, we gotta have some type of fucking common sense that at the end of the day we're all human beings trying to do the best we can. AJ talking his shit after taking an L. Nigga, I be talking shit too. So everybody else. Nobody like to take L's. Who like to take a fucking L? Nobody. You gotta pump yourself up. If you don't believe in yourself, who's gonna believe in yourself? Let the man talk his shit. But from there to say like this guy is better than that guy because you grew here. You know what happened to me yesterday? You know what happened to me yesterday? I went to get a phone. I'm online. This black dude tell me, yo, help me fix this shit. I'm like, man, I can't do that. Doggy get on my face telling me that he's from New York. I'm from I'm like, motherfucker, we're in an epidemic. You too fucking close. Back the fuck away from me. I don't give a fuck you from New York. Whatever the fuck you are. Get the fuck away from me. What the fuck is this sense of entitlement that...
No, I'm with him on that call, man. Yeah, it's real CTP or CPT. You need to get the hell on, man. You and yo. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. I didn't want to say you and yo. Yeah,
I just don't
so
get how y'all let people upset y'all so easy.
No. It's not that. It's just ridiculous that when someone like tries to disrespect where you're from and your blackness, not on any day that someone's going to be able to do that, and I'm going to be fine with it. Like it's just not. It just doesn't fly with me. I think I've been tolerable to a lot of things on this show, and I'm learning. But that is never changing. Don't you ever test my blackness. We don't give a fuck about you. My brother could probably wash you in a fight and beat the shit out of you, leave your 32 teeth smashed on the floor. Could do that. We're
take
from
the
UK.
high road.
So take a plane. Let us know your flight details because they are public. We'll beat you up in the car park and send you right back to your fucking place. How about that?
You about to go to jail.
I'm sorry about the crumpling of the paper.
Line 6.
People testing your blackness.
Line
you
6.
You're from the UK. Fuck yourself and go suck your
but you
people.
said that already. Damn. Why you love repeating it?
I had to double and triple
Yo,
down.
No
one shine me.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You
That's
show
when
that
you're
you
fighting
get.
and someone tries to get in front of you. Nobody shan me. I don't give a fuck. Nobody shan me. I've tripled down and I've left it. I don't want to hear you say shan. No disrespect. Leave me alone. That's where I stand. Don't just say.
Yeah, but Shan, you gotta understand that they only get one call.
Yeah,
so
I know.
So when he says whatever he says to trigger you or anyone, then you respond. But you just get on this repeat
yes,
things.
Yes, I do, because it's my blackness. I care about my blackness.
Yeah, but you said
it
that.
touches
You
a raw
said that.
nerve.
Let us move on to the next person.
Yes, so I am.
You letting that particular part of the show overtake the rest of the show.
No, I'm not, because I've moved on now. I just want him to know.
Javio.
Don't fuck with us.
All right, here we go. Back to saying that again. I want your flight details.
Sorry.
I'm going to bang you in the car parking lot.
I'm waiting for the new guy. Yes,
Yo, Stayless. What up? I'm going to bang him out in the car parking lot. Whoa, Shan, chill.
Red belt, black belt, WO and green. I'm king. Undisputed GOAT.
TBE.
And you can catch the news first
on TBV.
Voice of the people now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
Yo. Look, he busy. I'm done with these callers today.
How do they call in and then they don't say nothing?
No, they listening. They listening.
I like the intro though. That was all right though. I like the intro though.
You gotta play James's one though at least.
He's working. A lot of people choose to work, but JT said to come back.
You haven't played James Payne's.
JT, I did play James Payne. Y'all walked over it.
So interesting, you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment, come on. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'm killing this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Yo, what up? What's up, Ness? What's up, James? I didn't know the topic. That's why I just let you pass me by, because I ain't know we was talking about. I guess we still talking about AJ
the
and
interview.
his heart.
Nah, the interview is more than just the heart. It's the interview.
It's really his heart, Ness. He could get all the trends he want. I agree with CYP, but it's kind of funny to me when somebody always want to rant on something and get offensive about something or offended about something. Like, but I could just remember a few weeks back, well, somebody was going after Adrian about him being from Wisconsin, or they never had no rappers there, all kind of stuff. So
that's a fact.
That's not a fact. That's
we didn't know popular rappers from Wisconsin.
Look, it's like,
so if you're going to address me, then say, Shan, this is to you. Don't try to talk about me on your stupid call, mate, because I don't give a shit about you either. Because you get on my damn nerves as well. How about that? We don't give a fuck, fam, what you got to say with your country ass,
Shan, you
stupid
ugly as a motherfucker. You are
I don't care what you say, bitch. I don't care. You're a
Shan, you can't. You gotta
suck your blood clot, people. Suck yourself. Remember me tell you that. Go suck your pooper. Yeah? Right.
Why are you so immature?
That's not immature. That's not immature.
He purposely didn't address you so you don't cut him off.
But he addresses.
But that's the thing. Everything bothers you. Everything bothers you. Listen to me.
Direct me properly.
You have
instead
to
of being
give him
a
a
pussy
call.
that you can't even direct. I'm 5'6", 135. Easy to address me, my nigga. If you got something to say it with your chest, punk.
You are hilarious. You can't call guys all these names and then not expect anyone to have that energy for you.
Don't call me names.
All right, Shan, take a break. Take a break. Come back tomorrow, because, you can't talk over everyone's call. And people are going to come for you. The more you talk like this, the more you're going to trigger people. So if you can't let them get their 1 minute fucking call, you come back tomorrow. No one wants you to pay. We want you to let them speak.
Yes, I let them speak.
No, you didn't. He's got to finish. When you hear the bell, his call's over. When you hear the bell.
Me within that. Okay,
no, you addressed him. You interrupted him and said, you talking about me, you pussyfooting around. And yes.
When somebody said about Wisconsin, remember he said, I said that.
He's speaking
about me, right?
He's speaking indirectly so that you don't cut him off, and you still got agitated. Like,
just direct it at me, and then I won't even say anything. And then you can direct it at me. At least I know. I don't like the indirect shit. Indirect shit's lame.
Yo, lame is not letting. Lame is you got 5 hours on the show, and you can't let a man get 1 minute. You're showing that you don't have tough skin. You can't give that man his 60-second call. You've been on here for 3 hours.
I just don't like 60 seconds of disrespect, but I get you. There's no amount of disrespect that you should just allow. That's all I'm saying.
Lord,
go ahead.
But you don't consider what you do. You just called them pussies, punks.
Yes, because I could see what this guy comes and taunts me all the time. He does it. He did it yesterday, and someone in the chat said, "Shan, don't fall for the bait." Everybody knows what he comes to do. So sometimes you just have to address people. I get what you're saying, but don't try and disrespect my blackness, my culture, and my heritage, and all of that.
Yo, they said Wilder's sensitive. I thought Wilder was. You see. I
don't mind them thinking I'm sensitive. I don't mind.
You are sensitive. Like, whoa.
Yeah, I don't mind. If you think I'm sensitive, it's not mine. I'm still having a good time.
All right. Can we give him his minute call?
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
JT.
Okay. First off, I didn't even say nothing. I spoke to Lady Shan yesterday, so I think she getting her callers confused, man. I don't really like saying nothing about her name because I think she know me already. And every time she's interrupting my call and I only got a little minute, I got to pay for a counter punch. Then the next thing she gonna say, I'll pay for like nigga don't got $5 to pay for a counter punch. But my whole thing is she get mad and ran on stuff. CYP directly went at her and stuff like that. But a few weeks ago, she was just going at Adrian about Wisconsin, about not having rappers on there. So my thing about it, if you gonna be a host on the show, you gotta have tough skin. You gotta let people get their calls off. You gotta let them say, I didn't say nothing disrespectful to you. I was talking in third party, to be honest with you. I didn't want to bring your name up because, like you're gonna do, like Ness just said, you're gonna interrupt my call, and you still interrupt my call. I don't be trying to get on here to disrespect you. You're getting your callers confused, so you need to get that in order, and you need to stop being in your feelings like, hey.
And if I could interject something real quick.
There's a bet.
Is he off now? Is he off? Because I had the headphones off.
If I could interject something real quick, I just want to say, that was JT, correct?
JT.
I bet. So JT's intro, you got the Mike Tyson talking greasy to the reporters. He talking greasy to the people. I feel like, maybe that's what AJ's heading towards. Maybe he's starting to feel like he need to tell people what it is and what it ain't, you know what I mean? Because he gonna know better than anybody else. So mad props to JT for choosing Mike Tyson with the greasy talk for the intro. You know what I mean? AJ ain't all the way there. He ain't telling people he gonna eat their children or eat their heart or, nothing like that. But it seemed like he heading in that direction. He calling the goons. He got the Goonies. The Goonies back on squad. He got the shipments getting dropped off while he conducting interviews, you know what I mean? He got the Narcos ringtone. He got the one little gold or silver crown going on. Let's bring back the do-rag, you know what I mean? Let's start eating some pork, you know what I mean? Get some bacon in your life. See, Shan don't like that pork. All right, turkey sausage. Let's go turkey sausage, you know what I mean? Turkey bacon. You know what I mean? AJ, let's get the turkey bacon going. Come on, you doing your U.S. tour. You hanging out in Houston. Stay away from V-Live. Stay at the gym. You on the West Coast hollering there, Reynoso and Garcia. You know what I mean? Stay away from the dispensary. Stay in the gym. When you go back to Miami, don't go kick it with Sosa. Don't go kick it with Chapo. Make sure you're in the gym getting it in. You'll be all right, AJ, man. We got you, man. We'll look out for you. If I see you at any trap spot, I know, AJ, man, I'm fucking calling this, dog. We going live right there and right there. I'm putting your ass on blast, chump.
We got a counterpunch from CYP.
Look, man, threatening me with violence is like giving me a birthday present on my damn birthday. Everybody on here knows CYP want all the verbal and the physical abuse he could possibly get from any man. There are people who have met me and people who have not met me. But anybody who has met me, no, I'm nobody to be played with at all. Secondly, we got AJ over here talking to a therapist. You got Big Nick that runs from the back hall. You got Warren Williams who whispers. There's a whole bunch of proof that the UK black dudes are a little bit soft. I'm not even mentioning women because that has nothing to do with me. Secondly, CYP been to the UK 3 times. And every time I went there, they was asking me the same questions. Tell me about the Crips and Bloods. Do you know Snoop Dogg? Can you Crip walk? From a group that's so goddamn hard and so tough, they damn sure want to know about the gang life in Compton, California, where CYP proudly represents. So if anybody listening thinks I'm a pussy, holla at me.
Holla! Told me to holler if I think you're a pussy. I hollered.
Boomerang. Well, let me get to some of these counter punches, right? We stopped Christopher Robinson. We did that. Brandon. RNS1 ESJ. Is that Earl Spence Jr. and Floyd can't come close to 80K. Really? I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, obviously they're gonna say this one don't count, but Canelo's picking him for a reason in terms of to fight, and I think they'll do 100. But obviously that's not gonna answer that question. But I think Earl's on the cusp. He just needs the right fight. He lost a little bit of momentum. That's it.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of questions around Earl, man. It's a lot of questions, a lot of intrigue. I damn sure wouldn't want Earl to go through the trouble of getting in a arena where we got 70, 80,000 people that have just realized that, you know, it was one injury too much, or he's not the same Earl that I'm used to seeing. I would hate that, man, because I'm a big time Earl Spence fan. So, man, recover well, champ. Recover well, man.
You know, I just want to mention, if anybody calls in, this was still a Boots Fight Week show, man. Like, I feel like I'm the only one that talked about Boots. Like, no one said nothing, man. You know?
Line 6 got that covered. Line 6 got that
I
covered.
went to line 6, he ain't even answer, man. I got him in the title and
everything. Out of pocket right now.
Show?
He probably out of pocket
This
right
ain't the
now.
boot show though. That's why you did one yesterday, isn't
No,
it?
but this is
AJ.
I even put it in there. Ennis versus Dulorme Fight Week. Like, it's Fight Week, man.
But you know,
I know, but it
it's
just shows
the
that a lot of
heavyweights,
people,
chump.
for some reason, exactly, James. It's heavyweight, and
It's the
a lot of
heavyweights,
people
man.
just might not just be interested, which is sad. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be.
Well,
They
it's like
should
you
be.
said, Ness,
They're
wasn't
not.
you talking about lack of promotion?
Oh,
lack
yeah.
of things up there.
Oh, yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
I mean, and look where we're at now talking. Lack of promotion, lack of having it in people's faces and wanting to talk about it.
But who doesn't expect Boots to get the dub, man? The speculation we got is how emphatically he gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna stop him in the first 6? Is he gonna stop him in less than 10? Is he gonna win by decapitation? Is he gonna break a orbital bone? I mean, like, we talking about everything, because everybody is in agreement that Boots is the good, especially this weekend. He the goods against Dulorme. Nobody really expects Dulorme to offer a true test, do we?
Well, that was at least the conversation I wanted to have. Like, was he gonna offer a test, and what would it mean if he upset?
My guy, if he pulled off an upset, whoever bet that, man, throw your boy a Honda, man, or something, man. You gonna have money to donate, chump. Like, you finna go get you a crib, a whip. You finna be a very happy individual if you pull that off, because I don't see that happening, man. I don't see that happening. I got my glasses on today, and I still can't see it.
Let me see. I think my bookie definitely has Ennis as the favorite, but let me see by how much. He is minus 3,500, and Dulorme is a plus 1,100, which means $100 wins you 12 hundo. You know he ain't going. You know he ain't supposed to win.
Now who making that bet? Who making that bet?
Anybody who got 100 to lose, just in case he win. That's how it goes. Let me. But if you is gonna do that, make sure to use BetTBV on mybookie.ag. I got another super chat from RNS1 that says AJ fans aren't his fans because they like cheap tickets. It's because they love him. They would pay double. I'm sure. That's why them Wilder Fury seats was 42,000. Somebody crazy ass loved them. Dre Dots. Mom, go ahead. Jump in, champ.
I just like, even with I just heard him say, didn't he just mention Wilder right there? Didn't I just hear that?
He said no. I said that's why they paid 42,000 for Wilder Fury tickets.
Yo, and like, even that fight, for example, why did they take that fight out of that stadium and put it in the T-Mobile? You know what I mean? Like I thought that they were originally trying to do that in the stadium. There would have been the affordable seating we was looking for, right?
Is that America doesn't think about us. Like we don't do stadium. We don't. Thankfully for Eddie, we in baseball stadiums and shit like that. But hopefully, you know, we get more of that with Canelo doing 73. We don't get that. They don't care about us, bruh. They don't listen. UK paying $30 tops for a pay-per-view. We paying fucking 80 and 100.
$80, and if it's a special pay-per-view, they ain't got no problem charging us the full Benjamin.
Let me get to these two counter punches, one for JT and one for CYP. Go for it.
Who going first?
I guess you.
All right. Look, man. I'm everybody know I'm a nice guy, kind of. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really like going at women at all. Really, I don't. But Lady Chen, I got to be honest. You're a little toxic. I just realized that you were putting your brother in danger over AJ's feelings. It's kind of weird. I would never put my sisters, but I got a few of them, in danger for something I don't like about somebody else. Like I would never invite my brothers to come beat one dude up. Like that's you toxic, man. It's like I fight to show that women ain't toxic every day on my show, but you are the example that I hate. I hope that you do get a man, and I hope that he loves you for you. But let's be real here. Don't bring your ass to America because this dude ain't for you. That hairdo and me, we ain't for you. Stay your ass over there in the UK. CYP out.
Yet again, suck your people. Yet again, your whole family lineage.
Shan, I'm very proud of you, man. That's how you got to roll with the punches, man. You went to see Canelo Gym with AJ? Honestly, I'm going to make a recommendation. I'm going to make a recommendation.
Philly shoulder roll. Yeah, how did I do it? I tried to do it.
I'm going to make a recommendation. I think you should listen to these next set of words optimistically, open-mindedly.
Okie dokes.
And you as well, CYP.
Let's go. I'm ready.
And I think he needs to have you as a guest on his show because he does an out-of-boxing show. It's pretty, like I said, he just started and it's doing really good numbers. So I'm impressed. And I want to obviously recommend because that dynamic of you guys not liking each other on a kind of like sex podcast. It's not really sex, but it's like relationships and stuff like that. You know, he has multiple women on the panel and
great.
A few men.
I'm not going on his show. Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Oh, well, all right. You know, just it's all about networking, Shan.
Yeah, I know. I'm fine. I don't need to network.
It's all about showing that you're not sensitive.
Yeah, I'm not interested, babes. I'm not sensitive. I've just got no interest in it. Not everything I have an interest in, I'm not interested in. TYP.
You didn't even know.
TYPC type.
You didn't even know if he had interest. That was my recommendation.
I don't care even if he does. Make the interest dwindle and let it go.
Are you still interested in making your Border Wars debut? And we.
I was never interested in that in the first place. It was banned.
Wait, I thought we had an agreement if we could get you paid.
A whole pay-per-view model for you.
Yeah,
I got a whole pay-per-view.
Can I just clarify that I didn't send my brother to wash him over AJ? No, silly. AJ could wash you by himself. I said my brother wash you because I'm trying to say that you tried to say that black dudes in the UK are basically we're sprinkled. We're not the real black and we're just the ones we're sprinkled. I said my brother could come over and show you about a sprinkle. That's all I said. I don't know where you went in the UK where they asked about show me about Crips and Bloods. Who cares? That doesn't represent everybody. There's idiots in the UK clearly.
I definitely agree with that. I think there are we got foolery all over the world. I mean, even when Ness was over there with Wilder, man, somebody threw a whole beer in Wilder. So they thugging out there for real. You know what I mean?
Nah, that ain't thugging. That's some corny shit.
Nah, that's
that was corny.
Let me get to JT.
I
got
JT. With it. I wouldn't do
it. Everywhere. There's lads that will throw a drink on you and you be like, what? And they'll be like, yeah, what? Let's have it. They're not going to run. Then there's some they're not going to run. Oh, you're American. We're gonna run now. They don't care.
Counter punch.
Okay.
JT. Oh shit, my bad, JT. Start over.
No, my bad. I guess I got to talk with more bass in my voice, like what was said. I'm not for all that, man. I don't be trying to get on the show, and I want to apologize because I did call out her name, and I didn't want to get to that point. But, like I'm saying, like, I'm tired every time I call in, I'm being cut off, I'm being told something, or I'm being accused of attacking you, and I really try to avoid you. But, you say I need to talk with more bass in my voice and stuff like that. My thing about it, I agree. They got hardcore people, whatever you want to call it, all around the world. I ain't gonna sit there. I never been in the UK, so I can't sit there and say that. All I can say is what I see with Anthony Joshua. I boxed before. I ain't never been on that level of boxing, so respect to Anthony Joshua. But I do see he has some mental issues when it come down to being on that level in the ring. So that's that. I'm just going off of my opinion, what I see. I got kids that do it and stuff like that. My boys, I'm trying to get them to that level eventually. So
Right. Let me address.
And this show is an opinion-based show. Opinion-based show. You're entitled to your opinion.
Before you was ready to say, "Oh, you need to come back tomorrow." This just puts you to shame to let you know he called me out of my name. And you know what? I appreciate that, and I accept your apology. I accept your apology. Everything else that you're saying, I absolutely agree with what you were saying with AJ or whatever. And I agree if you haven't been to the UK. But this is what I was trying to tell Ness. You antagonized me and then you got the response. But cool. You've apologized. Apology accepted. I used to talk all over your calls. I haven't done that for a long time. What Ness put over the fucking thing? At least put the blue screen. But yeah. But it's all good. Yeah, I don't come here to argue with people. Right. I come here to talk boxing. But I just don't like disrespect. That's all I'm saying, James. If you don't like me, that's fine, and you want to swerve me completely without trying to then say you're swerving me, and then you're going to make a dig at me while I'm right there. I don't stand for that. So obviously I'm going to pipe up. It doesn't matter. Money, you can't disrespect me for 60 seconds or 6.2 seconds just because you pay money. It doesn't work for me. So thank you for that. And like I said, I accept your apology.
And shout out to you, Chump, for your call. And trust me, man, I'm a firm believer that your boys are well on their way with this boxing thing, man. You just keep guiding them like you've been doing, keep coaching them up. You put them in the tough. I hear all types of stories about how, man, they get in there with kids bigger than them and they holding their own and they holding it down. So shout out to you, Chump. Shout out to black fathers out there. I'm a black father myself, just trying to do the best I can. And I feel like I miss her every day. But, man, we learn. There's no manual on this, so we learn by trial and error. So shout out to you, Chump. And I want to also take a moment to interject that we have Border Wars coming up December 11th. That's a Saturday, people, in Plant City, Florida. You can fly into Orlando. You can fly into Tampa. It's totally up to you. But get your tickets, get your tickets, get your tickets. I can't say it enough. Get your tickets. We trying to take Border Wars to the next level. Right now, you're listening to the illest, dopest, trillest podcast in the solar system, man. This is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon or if you ain't on YouTube members, I think you're low on brain cells, so you need to make that move, Chump.
And, man, if you can definitely make it down to Florida for Border Wars, especially if you're in the Midwest area like me, it's December. It's cold. The snow's out. Take you a little vacation. That's what I'm going to do. But to the last caller, yeah, I think AJ just mentally needs to get back right. But I think that he sits on a big stage, on a big level. He's a young guy. That's a lot of fans. There's a lot of pressure. He's lost twice now as of recently. So, he just needs to get that drive back. And I think he's really just trying to dig back down to where he started to find something. So hopefully he does, though, man, because it only makes the heavyweight division better to have these guys fighting at the highest level. It's not good to see these guys burn out and fall off the top because up-and-coming fighters are coming, but there's a lot of good fights to be made, and I want to see all of them.
CYP, send me the link to your show because now I got people asking for it.
Someone just asked me. Am I fucking me? I don't know.
And it ain't like AJ said that he ain't, he ain't giving us that cryptic talk that some of our other favorite fighters be talking when they, like Fury, for example. Fury will say, he's, looking for the smoke, but then he might come back out the next day and be like, man, I done did everything there is to do. And us as fight fans, we hate to hear our favorite fighters talking about that. Like you done climbed to the top of Mount Everest. Now there's no more mountains to climb. Like, chump, nah, you need to be looking for Kilimanjaro or some, chump. Like, we want our fighters to fight. You know what I mean? So, shout out to AJ for admitting he still got the heart to get in there and mix it up. He just done had a couple bumps on the way, but he trying to get it right. He looking for some new aspects to the camp to help, sharpen them up, or maybe, get it explained to him in a way he hasn't heard it before. I told y'all who I think would be a good trainer for AJ. I don't know if he's tried him out, but I think Andre Rozier would be a good fit, but that's just my humble opinion.
Who does he train?
I used to work a lot with Danny Jacobs, also with Sergey Derevchenko. Is that correct? Derevchenko. A few other guys. He's up there in New York, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Listen, if AJ is able to get his belts back and keep fighting on, and let's just say the Fury fight happens or he keeps fighting, like, he's gonna change. He'll start to change that whole model that Floyd put out there. That if you lose one time, that you ain't shit, because that's kind of out there in boxing. If we get some guys like this who lose, come back, get their titles, exciting fights, and continue their career, I think it'll become more acceptable to the general boxing public that great fighters take losses. Not everyone's gonna be an Andre Ward. Not everyone's gonna be a Floyd. We got all these other greats and legends out here who are probably gonna be mentioned ahead of them. They got losses. So maybe we need a fighter this generation to lose and come back and maybe not be the undefeated guy, but be the guy who still ends up on top.
Let me get to some more of these super chat. Yeah, I mean, Shan, Troy got a call. He want another. He got to pay like he weigh, and he heavy.
And he paying? I thought he was paying.
I ain't see nothing. Dre Dot says, I didn't watch the AJ interview yet, but it all sounds like Cat talking about I'm going back to my roots. He got to show me all that in the ring. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that want action versus or over words, That's nothing new. I got another. Sorry, go for it.
No, I'm just saying, you confirmed it. I mean, the birds have landed. So, AJ, man, he back on this Grizzy, man.
I got JT, counterpunch.
Yeah, this counterpunch for Lady Shang. And I want this question asked after I get my question off. Lady Shang, and I apologize because I did get out of pocket when we start going back and forth. I called you out your name. I never really called you out your name until you start coming at me and stuff like that on numerous of calls. But this is my question to you. You say you're not gonna tolerate disrespect, but it's numerous of times I hear you disrespect other people on the calls. But you're saying you're a podcast.
Skype done restarted on him. He'll be right back.
Let me just quickly talk while he just said that. You've never not once heard me come on this show and disrespect someone first and foremost. You never have. I don't come on shows and just go on disrespect.
He won't hear you. You know
never have.
You know that, right?
He might can. He can't hear. No?
No, because the Skype restarted. Give me a sec.
Oh, I thought you could hear maybe just via YouTube still.
Hold on. Uno segundo. JT, we back. Sorry, brother.
Momento.
All right. I mean, did you hear my call or you didn't hear my call?
No, we heard everything.
Yeah, we heard it. Yeah.
Until you started giving her the examples of disrespect.
No. I didn't give examples. I need to know what she says. She's not going to be disrespected, but I never disrespected her until I called out her name today and stuff like that. Well, I call her a few words today, but I apologize for that. That's what I apologize for. But when I first entered my call today, I didn't even say your name, but I was giving you examples how you go at somebody about where they're from, but then when somebody go at where you from, you saying you're not gonna be disrespected, but you disrespect people. So my question to you, like today, what do you consider disrespect? Before the name stuff,
you, JT, you. No, I'm joking. No, listen. When I was talking to Adrian, that was bants. Like, I was like, well, we don't know no rappers from Wisconsin. Like I wasn't going at him like desecrating.
You was going at him.
Black or you're not.
You was going at him. You was going at. You was trying to battle Adrian. Get out of here.
That's what we do. We're MCs. So it's like it's battle. He was like, no, you drop some freestyle bars. I was like, nah, you drop some. But there was never a personal attack on his blackness, his culture, his like. I don't step over them borders. That's not what I do.
I mean, but that is you understand.
You understand?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
He took off his do-rag and she seen he had braids on. That's when she realized he was black. I remember that.
I didn't know he was black. Remember, Adrian, I didn't know he was even black. And that never made any difference whether you could rap or not, because one of my favorite rappers is Eminem. So it doesn't matter if you black, white, whatever. But I just didn't know that he was biracial. And he went, yeah, look at my hair, and then you had the braids. Remember, I thought you was.
I mean, we got Adrian on the call, and he could answer how he took it.
Like that. Go ahead. Yeah, you ask Adrian. Adrian, go ahead,
Hey yo. I think here's the point of what I can tell JT's trying to say is like you got mad because someone disrespected your blackness being from the UK, right? And I get that because I'm mixed, right? So I'm half black, and people all the time look at that fucking white boy. I'm in the hood. Fuck him. They hate me more than they hate white people. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hispanic people hate me because I look like them, but I'm not them.
Yeah. You said that.
And white people just don't accept you no matter what the fuck it is.
If you've got a drop of another thing, you're not white.
But what he's saying is when you was going at me, he's just questioning the fact that you wouldn't question my blackness and the fact that I didn't react the same way that you did when you were questioned. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know you was black, full stop. I was questioning
right there, you was questioning
I was questioning rappers from Wisconsin. Wisconsin. That's what I was questioning. I was like, dude, there's never been like any rappers that we know from Wisconsin. That's all I was saying. I didn't say, dude, you're not black because you're soft. Well, if you're from Wisconsin, you're definitely soft. Like you're not
no
really
one can
black.
rap if they from Wisconsin.
That's what you said.
But you can rap. You said you can. Well, I said, well, you're the only one then, because I don't know anybody. That is what we were saying. No, anytime I questioned your black, white,
but
mixed,
it's the same metaphor,
anything.
Shan. It's the same metaphor.
Stop trying to stir the pot, Chulo. He came in and apologized because you told me, oh, you could come back tomorrow. But the same caller called back and said, sorry, I get it. But I don't come and disrespect someone's blackness or their ethnicity or their culture. No, you won't find me doing that. If you call me out my name, I'll call you out yours. If the bear's sleeping, don't poke it, because then you can't go, but why did you rip off my head? Why did you poke the bear? Just go round the bear.
So you're a bear now.
No, that's just a metaphor.
You're a bear now. But in your metaphor, you happen to be a bear in your metaphor.
What else can you poke? You know, all right.
But it's not. But like for me, it's not that serious though. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
Yeah, no.
Yo, I got a counterpunch from JT.
Ours wasn't like that. I don't ever come in. I defend myself.
You gotta sound the alarm on that one, chump. Ain't there 3, chump?
Man, I defend
that's
myself.
about 4 right there.
That's 4. I keep hearing, this back to you, Lady Shane. I keep hearing you keep saying if somebody attacks you or call you out your name, you're going to call them out the name. That's false. You call numerous of people on this back call or on the call when they say something, you call them out the name. Like today, you disrespected me first. I disrespected you back with the name calling. Because, like I said, I didn't even say your name. And Ness was trying to explain that to you. But you didn't want to hear it. You just start getting rah. So my thing is to you, I think that's false by you saying that, honestly. Because I didn't disrespect you. But you disrespected me first. Okay. And then I called today and apologized. Because after you disrespected me, I disrespected you. So I'm trying to understand this thing that you keep saying. You keep saying if somebody disrespects you, you're gonna disrespect them back. But you're doing the disrespecting first.
No, I'm not. But anyway, if you feel that I disrespected you, I apologize. But at the end of the day, when somebody tries to go around the corner and do an indirect, I don't respect it. But like, if that's what you want, do you want an apology for me? Okay, I apologize if you feel that I disrespected you, but I'm not apologizing for in its entirety of disrespecting you, if that makes sense. You tried to disrespect me indirectly, so I just directly disrespected you and you didn't like it. So that's how it goes. If you don't like me, you don't got to. What I'm saying is, don't try and subliminally address me and antagonize me, and because you paid $5, I take your disrespect. It just won't happen. I'm learning, but there's some things that it's just not going to fly. I'm sorry, but you've apologized, and we can move along and we can move on. But you do have to realize that me being on this show, a lot of times people pay their $5 and they come on the show and they say, "Hi, Lady Tran." Oh, I mean, and then I'm supposed to be like, I get disrespected a lot, and I get disrespected first. So I address it, and I always will, because my mum didn't raise no dickhead. That's just the end of it. But I accept your apology, and I hope we can move on with the talk of boxing now.
Let's hope. I
can see the stress on Chulo's face. Stress.
I'm just saying, we've been stuck in this.
But it's not me, Chulo.
No, I think that people just want to know what is disrespect and what isn't, because they just want to. People trying to stay away. That's why he was talking in the third person. That's why he was giving, indirects, because it's like you be.
Don't indirect. All he has to do is just ignore me. All he has to do is just address you guys.
You can't even ignore CYP, but you want him to ignore you.
No, just meaning don't ignore me. Ignore me and then indirect me. Just don't direct me at all. Just do the call. I won't say nada.
A tool. Let me get to these super chats. A tool. We got Majimbe who says, wait. Best Dad Ever actually says, AJ was laughing and hugging Usyk after the fight. Now he's this thug who got locked up for nickel bags. Laughing out loud. Man, stop the BS. Yo.
As his Narcos ringtone goes off, and he's like, "Oh, hold on one moment. Hello. The shipment has arrived." Fantastic.
Oh, that British accent. You got it a bit. Come on, I'm gonna have to give you British accent.
We've been working on it. We've been working on it like all week.
What words? What words are you good at?
Let's see. Awful.
Like just say or. No, or. Awful.
Now, yo, let's practice water better.
Wow.
Water.
Water.
Yo, we got my Jimbe on a super chat. Why are we not talking about boxing? Keep it boxing.
Thank you, Majimbo.
It's Lady Shan's fault. Potato Chip with 3 laughing out loud emojis. Gil, who says laughing out loud with about 6 laughing out loud emojis and 1 emoji blowing a kiss at Lady Shan. And my lady says mute her, babe. And then Gil comes back and says, we love you, Shan. Just be easy. You guys are savages. And then Dre Dot says, Lady Shan talks so heavy on the show, and when someone says something about her or against AJ, she gets in her feelings. You either built like that or not.
Tell the truth, Ness. Like, tell the truth. I haven't been sensitive about AJ recently. I haven't.
Nah. I haven't. You took this loss pretty well. You took the loss. I expected a breakdown.
She was hot. She was I thought you was hot at first, but then you said that you expected more from AJ and he need to get his shit together. So
I expected a breakdown, really. Like, but I guess it's easier because Usyk isn't Andy. Usyk was considered good, so it's easier to. It's easier to like for me. It's like Wilder lost to Fury. I ain't mad. Like Fury's still the best. You know what I'm saying? So,
Wilder lost to Fury. like actually fighting back and putting up a hell of a fight. Like AJ lost to Usyk, like trying to outbox a boxer. Not once did he say, man, fuck this dude, man. I'm finna, you know what I mean? I'm finna
but we could equate that. How many rounds did Wilder win in that third fight? At least AJ won 4 or 5 rounds.
Maybe.
Okay.
How many y'all give him? Like maybe 2, 3. I gave him about. I get 3,
so
maybe.
What's the worst of loss? Trying to outbox the boxer, but still
Yo,
not being knocked
there is
out
no
and
such
winning more rounds. No, because he's saying
there's
that
no
that
such
it was
thing
worse.
as a worse
He was
loss. They
no,
both
a loss is a loss, but if you get knocked out, I think it's worse than being outpointed. In my opinion, being knocked.
But
out
I mean, at
is
least
worse than
Wilder
being
won for broke. I mean, Wilder won for broke, knowing he wasn't the better boxer.
Yeah.
He did what he does best. He tried to land a straight right hand or a left hook. Where AJ
and even doing what he never does
wrong
best.
game
Well,
plan.
fuck it.
And he still won 4 rounds.
We're going to keep the show going. I was keeping this one tight. To the chest, but fuck it. We're going to keep it going because you know that AJ basically insinuated that Wilder fought bums, and that's why what happened to him happened to him.
I didn't hear that bit. I didn't hear that bit. Sorry.
Stop.
So what?
I didn't, honestly.
You saying he insinuated it?
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he insinuated. He said that's what happens when you fight lower level opposition, and then when you step up there on that level, you see it's different.
Yeah, he sees that it's different. Yeah, he said that.
And then he looked into the camera too. He's like, he seen it was different, didn't he? Like,
I thought you said bums. I was gonna say no, I didn't hear that.
I'm still waiting on that.
Yeah,
I said insinuated.
He said
insinuated.
He fights Wilder.
He said low level competition when you've been fighting low level competition.
I know the chat will give you the right exact phrase, but he insinuated bums. Come on, man, we ain't crazy.
That's what. Yeah, but when I said I didn't hear that, I thought you was actually saying verbatim. He used the word bums. I'm gonna say that. I missed that. Yeah, he said low level competition, and when you step up, look what happens. He did say that. Yeah. But was that a problem with that? Or
I mean, that's good energy. That means he's gonna fight
his opinions. He wants to fight Wilder, so they're
that's what I'm saying. I still want to see it. They don't even need
belts that's what I'm saying. I like that energy. At least that's showing that he must want to fight him because he thinks Wilder only fought low level.
He does want to fight him because Coogan asked him, and he almost got too serious. Y'all didn't watch this interview. Y'all suck, but he got serious with Coogan for a minute. Like, hey, mate, man.
Like Cougs, man. Like what?
Yeah,
what? I fight. Yeah, I can't believe you're asking me that. Or something. He went like that, ain't it?
Yeah, he's like, why are you asking me? I'm tired of y'all asking me the same. I got like 5-6 years asking it. I'll fight anybody. Like, that's what my legacy is going to be. Haven't I showed that I'll fight anybody? Yo, I don't know. That's why people that's saying this was a fake interview, is an act. He trying to be you didn't watch the whole hour and 7 minutes, and I get it. Who the fuck got that type of time?
I did the best I could, champ. But there's a lot to take in, man. But this is my thing.
Watch an hour interview.
Yo. So like in the UK, when AJ was on the top, were y'all not clamoring for him to go ahead and get that smoke with Wilder, or y'all was okay with the you know what I mean, all these other detours that he was taking? Like, I mean, he was fighting all these other dudes, and the only fight we wanted to see I promise, man, this shit was going on like 4-5 birthdays, man. And we was like, man, we just want to see Wilder, AJ. And it's like he fighting everybody else but the dude we want to see. Yeah. So y'all wasn't calling for that over there. Was that not a big deal? Or y'all was like, fuck it, man. Pull up is good or something.
Nah, you see, that's why the interview's important. He said it. He said, man, the time for learning is done. That's it. We going back to war. So, like, a lot of the time we wanted the Wilder fight, they was building AJ. They was still developing them, and it wasn't time. Like, he ain't even fight a Hellenius yet. Like, he ain't fight nobody that tall yet. He's been taller than everybody, right? Am I mistaken there? He was
like toe to toe with Brazil, but I mean, he handled him,
Yeah. I mean, do we consider Brazil to be on that level though? I mean,
it don't matter. I was just looking for height though. I was looking, level don't matter. I was looking for that height.
But that's what I'm saying though. It's the height, but he was that height, but not maybe that level of opposite, of threat.
But I know
I give Brazil credit, man. He made it to 2 title shots, man. A lot of these dudes don't ever get a title opportunity. Like, look at your man, Dillian White. He about to go to court for an opportunity.
And wasn't it around the same time? We know that AJ was watching because Wilder managed to get the 1-round stoppage of Brazil, and then AJ went out there with Ruiz trying to think about outperforming Wilder. He admitted that. Like, he was like, yo, I was trying to, put on a good show because Wilder just, man, did what he did. So I gotta put it down too, but it didn't go their way.
Yeah, man. Let
Damn.
me get to these
Did I come?
chats.
I got quiet as hell. I was like, damn.
I got Las Vegas Leon or Leon says, thanks, Ness, for addressing this right way. I guess he meant right away. #biz. Boxing says, Lady Shan, you put them in their place. Fist emoji. Respect. The best dad ever says, so big on the internet and screen going crazy, but won't get in the boxing ring and fight. Thinking emoji. By the way, making my debut, Border Wars 14. Don't at me. Whatever that means. He means don't at me. Everybody, he's going to now call him out because the best dad ever said he's going to make his Border Wars debut. But he's talking to you, Shan. He says, you big on the internet and on screen, going crazy, but won't get in the boxing ring and fight.
Okay.
Well, actually, we was talking about we was gonna get a pool and we was gonna put we was talking about either mud or
a 14. She agreed to a 14.
I think he said baby oil.
Yeah.
We had some baby oil combo.
They don't get when it's banned. Clearly don't get when it's banned. So I don't fight. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a boxer.
We had the pay-per-view price up to around $50.
I don't care that much.
But the inflatable pool. The inflatable pool don't got nothing to do with you fighting. Like, that's still on, right?
It's not. Your woman's over there.
How about Greco-Roman wrestling?
My woman understands entertainment and show business.
She just said that I should be muted, so therefore you can't have it both ways. Which one do you want?
But that's what I'm
saying.
Me
muted or me entertaining?
But in a pool with baby oil, there's no words.
I got an idea.
No words.
How about Lady Shan in a boxing bars battle at Border Wars?
What's that?
Where you got to write a 16 bars only boxing related though. You can't just be talking about I'm a dumping you and you would dumpy.
How much you pay me?
Oh, look at this guy.
I don't do that for free.
Look at this guy. London runs boxing.
No.
London runs boxing says
that's why they call it freestyling.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it. I do pace styling.
Okay. So London Runs Boxing says, so CYP is a chat show host for females? Question emoji. Yeah, he's got I don't know. I told him to send me the link so I could get the actual name and say it properly. I don't know if he has already.
Should go on the show then.
You said what did you say? You said... You said it was something.
I just found it. I just found it the other day. I told him Mike Gross, my boy, posted it on his story. I clicked the story, followed the link, and supported. Why you such a hater, girl? Get that hate out your blood.
How am I hating? I said, don't you go? How comes you ain't? You're telling me to go on the show. I'm saying, why you're promoting it? Have you not been on his show? You've been on my show.
I watched the whole episode. So
I thought
it was good, and I think the dynamic.
Yeah, so I asked you, have you been on it?
No, because I'm not a female. It's him with females.
Oh, it's him with girls only.
Girls every day. From London, Canada to USA. And you from London, you see?
Yeah, exactly. You got Canadian ones there as well.
Moving on, we got Ken Stone. Usyk living in AJ's head rent-free. No Maschenko. We got boxing back with another one says, keep Lady Shan name out your mouth if you don't want the smoke. Fist emoji.
That's all I say.
She no duck. Duck emoji. All right. I mean, she ducking the actual in-ring smoke though. Let that be clear.
Not in-ring smoke if I'm not a fighter. If I'm not a boxer, how does that duck?
I'm not a fighter. I'm a writer for myself
doing
and
heart
others.
surgery. I'm not a heart surgeon. Just because you want me to be one doesn't mean I can be one.
You're the only person available. You got to turn into a heart surgeon.
No, I don't need to. It's okay.
Mike,
I don't want to people want to save their lives.
Mike Wilkins says, "How about Mustafa Mickens for AJ?" Now, you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that would be amazing.
That would be a great fit.
They will have AJ sparring like a dog, because you know that I don't even like they sparring. That sparring is too tough over there.
Yeah, they raw, man.
Yeah, they gonna have AJ over there.
Eastern Europeans, maybe.
No. Like I done been.
Nah,
it's in the hood in
Atlanta. It's in the hood in Atlanta.
Yeah, I done been in the ground house. Like I know Coach Mickens personally. I endorse Coach Mickens personally. Coach Mickens is a excellent teacher of the sweet science, and I personally think he specializes in larger guys and getting them right. You know what I'm saying? His philosophy, just his whole analysis of boxing, and he gave a pre-fight analysis on AJ versus Usyk, where he picked Usyk, and he gave like 1 or 2 reasons why he picked Usyk, and lo and behold, it came through. So I think Coach Mustafa Mickens will be a great fit if AJ is interested in heading to the A, stopping by the grind house, man. Hey, yo, it's a hood environment, so you be in the hood in London, so come to the hood in the A.
He ain't in the hood in London. I know
AJ gonna lose all his muscle mass in that gym.
Yeah, he gonna sweat. He gonna sweat.
He'll move all his muscle
that
mass.
Don't sound like that's the right place. Like there's hood and you don't have to try and that doesn't sound the right place. Go to Ronnie Shields.
No, that could be the right place, Shan. Or it could be the right place.
It's a good spot. Like real talk.
Yeah, because he said he liked the gym. He mentioned in an interview someone's got a gym and it's got good equipment. Don't want to be going somewhere where you're sweating your bollocks off until you're not even. No, that doesn't sound like
nah, Shan.
Not everyone has to go.
Shan, hold on. Let me give her a taste of her own medicine.
Just go to Ronnie Shields, go to Robert Garcia, go to Reynoso. We don't have to go to the pits of hell to prove nothing to nobody.
Hey, Shan, how about a little bit of taste of your own medicine to see how you take it? You ain't been to Atlanta to his gym, so you can't give advice.
But you're saying it.
No,
you're telling me what it's like.
But we're telling
I'm not telling you what
it's
like.
It's a good fit. We're telling you it's a good fit. He gave a recommendation because he's been trained there. I'm saying I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes because I've been there and watched people be trained there. You saying no?
Who's the champ?
You saying no?
Who's the champ?
Oh my God! Let someone fucking finish.
Yeah.
Jesus. You're saying no because you're hearing how tough it is and you're scared for AJ. Stop that. You're not him.
Who's the champ that they've changed?
He's a new trainer. He don't got a champ.
Okay,
he got an up and coming heavyweight that the world got their eyes on.
Oh
well,
man,
you may as well stay amateur then.
No, he got an up and coming heavyweight in the pros. He got an up and coming heavyweight in the pros. He got an up and coming heavyweight in the pros, and he got other pros. He got other pros. They all undefeated. All his pros all undefeated. All his pros undefeated.
So he should go to an up and coming thingy. That's what you're saying.
Just go get a workout.
So let me ask you a question. What champions does Xavier Miller got? Don't do that.
None. I didn't tell him
so
to
don't
go
do
to
that.
Xavier Miller.
So don't do
Nobody
that.
said to go
don't
to
do
Xavier
that.
Miller. I'm not
don't
telling
do
AJ
that.
to go
Don't
to
do
Xavier
that.
Miller.
You're trying to
go
diminish
to
people.
Where
Don't do
got
that.
Champions.
Don't
and
do
then
that.
That is Ronnie Shields.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't know.
Don't do that. Take your own advice. Take your own advice. Take your own advice. You don't know, so don't fucking talk. You don't know, so don't talk. You don't know, so don't talk. Like you told them. You told them you ain't from the UK, so they can't talk. You ain't in that gym. You ain't in that gym.
All the time. Get sensitive on your own. AJ, if I was AJ, I'd go to someone that has raised champions, world elite champions.
Moving on.
What makes a champion is the person. It's like you can be a great trainer, but if you don't got the right material, if you ain't got the dude with the right mentality, skill set, whatever it is, physical stature to get to that championship level, that doesn't necessarily make you a bad trainer, though.
I didn't ever say. Hang on.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying about being bad. I'm saying it's different.
When we get off, when did I say he was a bad trainer?
I don't
No,
think
no,
you
I didn't
said
say
that.
bad trainer. No.
Okay,
You're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
Oh,
what I'm
go
saying
ahead.
is you're saying an up and comer, right? Because they're talking about
he said
an
he's
up and coming
up-and-coming.
trainer.
Said,
So
yeah.
what I'm saying is just because he's an up and coming trainer, one, he's up and coming, but two, he might not have had that guy yet that's going to reach that level. There's a lot of trainers who are really good. They just haven't had that right guy yet to become a champion. And that's all I'm trying to say is you got to point out the fact that AJ could go to somebody like that who is really a good trainer.
A massive gamble already. He's already gambling with his career already. So we would like him, in our opinion, that we all spoke about this yesterday, to go to someone that is got a great resume. Ray Anoso, Robert Garcia, Ronnie Shields. We've spoken about this. So not at one point did I say that guy's a bad trainer. It might just not be the fit for AJ. I don't understand why I'm being crucified for saying that. I don't care if I haven't been to Atlanta. I'm going by what you said, how the gym was. I said, don't need to be going to the pits of hell to prove nothing to nobody.
Well,
go to somewhere, hang on, haven't finished. Go to somewhere where they can train you. The champion. You threw in Xavier Miller, Ness. I'm not sure why you threw in Xavier Miller.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know because you don't fucking listen. You just talk over people's call.
Nah, I didn't.
If you listen, you would have heard what I said about Xavier, but you didn't. Maybe you're going to have to hit the rewind.
Yeah, maybe I will.
I don't know. James, you was about to interject?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man. Back to the Atlanta situation. The gym is definitely not the piss of hell. It's in the middle of the hood. Coach Mustafa Mickens has a strong desire to change the futures of the youth in their community. That's his primary drive. You know what I mean? He wants to save these kids that are in danger, man. If they not finding their boxing gym, that area that gym is in, it definitely
no, it's the pits of hell. She's been there. She's been there. She's been there.
I don't call it the pits of hell.
No, she's been there. She's been there. She's been there.
Where I'm from, you know what I mean? Like this is just, that's how it is day to day. But inside of that place, man, like the teaching, the focus, man, it's like, man, those kids, those young ladies that he works with, even the pros that he works with, man, the attitude, the drive, man, is no games that get played. The man didn't have to train me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to take me.
Sounds like a great project. What's good for you doesn't mean it's good for AJ. What's good for AJ?
I mean, AJ
doesn't mean it's good
absolutely.
for Dillian
AJ's
White.
a world class. He's a world class athlete.
Why are you cutting him off? Why are you cutting him off?
We were talking. We wasn't.
Why are you cutting him off when you asked him to let you finish? Let him finish like you asked him to let you finish.
AJ is a world-class athlete. I'm not comparing myself to AJ. I'm just saying from my perspective, my boxing knowledge, being as minimal as it was. And then I went to him. He was patient with me. He was very informative. And I felt improvements as soon as I left from him. And he's maintained a good dialogue with me. I'm just saying, as far as AJ, since he's on an American tour, he's just trying out trainers. You don't lose. You don't have to hire the man and he's the trainer.
James,
on the first stop.
Why did Gervonta Davis use that gym 2 times? Why did he put light on there? If that's the pits of hell, why did Terrence Crawford, Bo Mack? Excuse me, don't get triggered because you said something and we are talking about it. You mad that you said something and we talking about it?
Well, I will clarify what pits of hell means.
Okay, so Herring, Crawford, Tank, they ain't got no problem with that gym, and those dudes are stars and champions. So if AJ wants to consider Mustafa like someone who super chatted, he paid for us to talk about this.
Yeah, no problem. I'm not. No problem. It's the UK to US translations is like it's a term that we use here regularly. Oh, the pits of hell. Doesn't mean like he's literally sitting there with a pitchfork with the devil. You said it's the dog place where it's like that. I said, well, he doesn't really need to go to the pits of hell, like to prove anything to anybody. But you guys took it so literally. Like I'm saying nothing. Go ahead.
Rod in the 870 says, Ness, can I get
boring.
Can I get a commission for the counterpunch idea? I thought, was it Rod in the 870? I swear I thought it was JT or J Matt. Or maybe Stainless. But it could be you. Or all four of you. But I am appreciative to the four. Commissions, I don't know, man. I mean, I got a lot of shit to do here. Border Wars is pretty expensive this time around. We going above and beyond, and
hey,
are you going to the pits of hell?
The stress is kicking in.
Go out, ain't you?
Are you going? Is it the pits of hell? Is it the pits of hell, like above and beyond pits of hell? No, not. There's terms. I just wanted to know how far are you going, like for this Border Wars?
Not to the pits of hell.
Oh, it's not to the pits of hell. Okay.
But it is in Plant City, Florida. So get your tickets. Border Wars is coming and coming back with a vengeance. December 11th. That is a Saturday, people, in Plant City, Florida. You can fly into Tampa. You can fly into Orlando. Make a weekend out of it. It's December. It's going to be the cold winter months. Take yourself down to the Sunshine State. Get some of that good sunshine and enjoy some Border Wars boxing. We have a stack card, and the card is constantly growing. We have guys that are guaranteed to get in the ring and swing. We have VIP tickets, VIP seating, bottle service. Man, it's going down. Shout out to Adrian for showing us how to take it up to the next level, and we not going back. It's only going to get bigger and better. Border Wars, December 11th, Plant City, Florida, is going down.
Listen, and seriously though, Ness is investing money. Trust me, I seen the checks to do Border Wars the way that it's getting stepped up to. Make sure that you support, watch, buy a shirt, show up to the event, support it. It only gets bigger if you support it. It gets better if you support it. Because trust me, at the end of the day, it's a business. We had Border Wars in Wisconsin twice because it was a business. We made money doing it. So, I mean, just support it so it can grow and get better and become what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for the kind words. I just want people to show up December 11th, 6 p.m. in Plant City. We're going to be doing Border Wars 13. We got 9 beautiful fights, and we're still accepting fighters if they want to fight. I got some heavyweights that I need to get a fight for, so if you're a novice heavyweight, come on out. I need some novice cruiserweights, even a 68-pounder, I believe, all novice. Hit me up. And yeah, getting back to these super chatties, because I'm behind. London Runs Boxing says, I hope Lady Shannon is getting a percentage of these super chats. She got them men stressed. She got
I'm
them,
not.
She
No,
got them
I'm not.
men
Let me know.
stressed.
Come on there, get them. Yeah, no, I'm not getting any percentage, but it's cool.
She about to make me buy a shirt though.
You haven't bought one though. London Runs Boxing. I've super chatted this show.
I specifically
I've supported
said
this show.
Listen, I
Never supported
specifically
nothing
said
of mine.
I specifically said to Shan, do you have one with the transparent? No. I'm like, yo, chill, man. Your customer service is horrible.
Got a white one. Get a white one. Get a white one.
I'm gonna get the white, but I prefer the black.
I'll make a black just because you said.
Is that because it's slim in that? You need a
me-
slim and black tee right now.
Look at he's shaking his head.
He's like, I need that shit to make me look slim. I ain't wearing no big ass.
And he said I should make the black ones with the thingy, and I said, yeah, all right, I'll get that done and I'll sort it out and I'll put that in my shop today.
Yo.
So hold tight. So maybe don't buy the white one.
Nah, I'm gonna get the white. I'm gonna get the white. But I know when I get the white, it's still gonna have the box here. It's just not visible on. Believe me, I make shirts, so I know. I prefer transparent PNG. Even Brandon said it. He's a graphic designer, which gives me a quick segue to do a secondary Puff Puff Pass review properly because I didn't get to screen share his Instagram, and we even had a super chat about his Instagram. This is the Instagram for Info Joe. This is his company.
Puff Pastries.
This is I said
yeah,
pass.
I want that. I do
You
want
said
that.
Puff
Does
Passes.
he deliver
Puff
to like?
Pastries.
Is it worldwide delivery? No.
DM him. I'm not at liberty to
You
give
never
those sort of
know.
information out.
What's okay? So where do I find him?
It's on Instagram at Puff
Pastries.
And
but it's not pastry like a dessert or a croissant.
It's
it's
pastries. Like past the tree.
Yeah, like the tree. Yeah,
the
past
popcorn
tree.
is
yeah.
off the chain.
Let's
too.
just send me it on the feed.
I'll text it to you. I'll text it to you.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So what I want to say is that I received some churros, and I spent like $200 because, again, this is my man. He been supporting me since the beginning. I mean, we had a border war. Border wars was so small in the beginning that we had our weigh-in his backyard, and he barbecued. So,
that's good though.
I'm just supporting, you know what I mean? But it's good, right? Like I had the churros, I ordered gummies, and I ordered oatmeal raisins because I don't like chocolate chip. FYI, in case y'all try to send me something. No chocolate chip.
Oh, you don't like chocolate chip?
Nah. Only chocolate I like is Snickers and Kit Kat.
I don't like chocolates.
Shout out to Andy Ruiz. He likes Snickers too.
And they never gave him that deal.
Cost him his belts.
But they never gave him that deal. That was crazy. That was crazy, yo. You know, the way that boxing doesn't get the endorsements is so weird to me.
I've got it now, so I've got the Puff.
Yeah, thing. Man. Make sure y'all hit him up. It's info.
I just need a menu.
Info doesn't need to be working. You know, this is his passion. He grows his own. So everything is all organic. Everything is all his. He doesn't subsidize. He ain't getting nothing from no one, nothing. All his ingredients, made with love. He sent me a video like whipping it up, like, yo, we in the kitchen. So it's made with love. So help him do this full time because this is his passion. And
help him to help you, chump. Like, man, if you had a hard day at work,
they
man,
do
you need
catering
to unwind.
too.
You need to take off a little stress. You know what I mean? You want to kick back, relax a little bit, or you having trouble get some sleep going, man. Man, Puff Pastries can get you taken care of, man. For real.
Even as an athlete after the gym.
Yeah.
Trust me. That
check your DMs, info,
is 100. That recovery is 100 with that.
Pain management.
Check his DMs. Ask him to
know what I
check his
mean?
DMs. I just DM'd him. So.
Check those DMs, Info Joe.
Yeah, it's Info Joe.
He gonna have a whole bunch. You know what I'm saying?
And if you want to see Info Joe live and full effect and live in color, he gonna be doing the ring announcing, right?
Yeah,
Info,
of course.
Ring, man.
Ticket
Info
purchase.
Joe will be ring announcing at Border Wars December 11th in Plant City, Florida. Man, y'all, the catchphrase is catching fire, chump. What'd he say? He said, give the fans a show, let your hands go.
He says, come on, fighters, get the fans a show and let your hands go.
Know what I mean? There go Info Joe. Info Joe is a beast. Know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. So that's another thing, man. Come out and support Joe. It starts with Border Wars, but he could end up being a ring commentator on television, man. The right person sees him, and the last Border Wars we had about 7,000 and counting that watched it. And it only takes the right person to watch it for Joe to get picked up, man.
Has anyone run them belts behind you? The girl one?
No, the girl one. The fight got canceled. Shit made me mad.
Oh yeah.
But it's all right. You and Naka, pay-per-view and a strap.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Look at you.
She's smiling. And it matches your hair.
She like, hold up, wait a minute now.
I just like to look at the belt.
It matches your hair too.
Right behind her on the chair. Like I can see her having it on the wall right there, like the pink strap behind her on the wall. Yeah, there you go. That's the placement for it. You got it.
Hey, it matches her hair too, You gotta get that, man.
It's nice. It's a nice belt.
Nah, I can't.
Because you could get a new line of merch. It could be like Lady Shine, Border Wars Champ.
I don't know. Do you follow Lisa with a Z, Lady Shine?
Yeah.
You see her? She's sponsored up. Soon as she turned fighter, I'm like, yo, I need to have a conversation with this woman.
Yeah.
She got sponsored up. She doing an MMA fight or something, like kickboxing fight. I'm trying to get her a border war fight, but she, I don't
One
think,
thing at a time. She probably could do border wars, but
No,
I think she just
absolutely.
focused on this.
But
But
the
I'll
thing-
get her on my show. I said to her.
the thing with the border wars fight is she's not little. Like, she's gonna
Yeah.
intimidate some women
Pick
out
up.
here.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
how
think
big is she though? Maybe
She's a
Angie a
200
fighter.
pound
Angie won't fight her.
No, she's
Angie
got to get
won't
smaller,
fight
but
her.
she will get smaller as she works out. But
Angie is big, but Angie is lean. Angie gonna look at this girl and then watch her throwing punches and kicks and be like, nah, what you trying to do, Adrian?
Hey, listen, I told you Angie was fighting with her MMA heavyweight boyfriend. Like, I seen her kick him in his face and leave him with a black eye. Trust me, like,
I'm about to screen share
this
Lisa
chick
with a
was
Z,
like,
bruh.
She was like Olympic level rugby.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? Angie's
she's
rough.
Yeah,
rough.
but Lisa with a
Traveling out of
Z.
country to
It's
compete
different
now.
though, isn't it, Ness? What you're saying is different.
Lisa with a
this
Z.
is different.
I don't really like this kick, but we gonna go with the pad work video.
Yeah, I saw the one yesterday.
Come get it back. Oh, we can't do that. She got music. But look, she even dipping under punches well.
Yeah, just
blocking.
mute it.
Yeah, she blocking punches well. You crazy? She ain't no joke, man. She'll body that girl. Look, and she moves well, man. That was shot. I want to know what her tank. I might buy her fight. I want to know what her tank gonna be like. Like, do she got 3 rounds in her? She's Ecuadorian and Colombian.
Wow, yeah, that's what it is. I want to see the fight. I definitely want to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this shit. Look at her body shots. Now I'm gonna show you the kick. I ain't want to show y'all the kick, but whatever. I'm gonna show you the kick. I don't like. She giving me. I promise you, right here, she's giving me the
Her
whole.
boxing looks good.
You know what vibes I'm getting from this video?
What you getting, Sean?
What's her name in Step It Up? You know she look exactly like Queen Latifah in Step It Up right here. Especially
You mean set it off, champ?
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step it up. I'm like, ain't that a cheerleading movie or something like that?
Yeah. Set it off, right? Especially when she go like this. Look, when she do the kick in her face at the same time. Tell me she don't look like Queen Latifah.
She does look like Queen Latifah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, this man say she look like the enforcer, champ.
Who would enforce her? Bruh, she gonna body somebody,
it's
man.
Queen
Set it up.
Latifah's new show. I ain't never watched it, but Denzel Washington played in the movie version of it, and now they done got a sitcom or like a spinoff. And Queen Latifah, she run in the streets. She's the one you go to when you can't go to the police. You know what I mean? Queen Latifah.
Kind of like the Equalizer.
Yeah, that's what it is. The Equalizer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I thought it
they
was
do
the
the same
enforcer.
thing when they
Yeah.
slow down the steps. She be timing out.
You know what I mean? She hitting dude, man. She like taking on mob bosses. She hitting dudes with left hooks, right crosses. You know what I mean? She the one you go to when you can't go to the police. You know what I mean?
Baby D. Ain't that Queen Latifah name in the movie, Baby D?
I mean,
I've seen that.
I think it is, yo.
Yeah, it is.
Such a sick movie.
You can get to the cookie. It ain't even got to rapping. It's not like in commissary.
See, I
You
bought
get
my
right
baby
to
some
it.
I bought my baby some new things. You know what I'm saying?
A great movie that was.
Yeah.
Yo, hilarious.
She went out like a G too, champ, man. How she laid down on the steering wheel and she swung the door, hopped out, letting that thing rock. Man, she went out like a G. That's probably one of the most epic deaths.
Don't forget
in a
to
movie.
support Lisa with a Z. She going up in her first fight, so check it out.
I want to watch it for sure. Baby D is next Friday, someone said. So we got the person wrong, the character wrong.
Damn.
Queen
J Mac, I think you gave your boomerang
Cleo,
to
that's
CYP,
it.
right?
That's it. It was Cleo.
Pretty sure.
No, I said I'm on my first call, then my second call is for CYP. That's what I said.
All right. Hello?
Lady of Rage.
Oh, I thought you was gonna run the intro.
You might as well
That's
just go with
He's
the
on-
call.
He's on the phone. Ness is on the phone, so he's not. He's not available.
Shit, I'll run it. What the topic is, Adrian?
Well, so right now we've been talking about the AJ interview, and then the original topic is Boots. But we've been talking more about the AJ interview and him coming off gangster and talking a certain way. A lot of people not believing him.
Okay. AJ, I definitely support the dude bettering himself. I don't think he need to be out here selling wolf tickets. However, what he is what he showed in the ring. I do think he could get with guys that can challenge him mentally to bring that inner dog out or some of the things he's talking about. That could be brought out in training. However, I don't know the time it would take. It definitely could take an experienced trainer and a trainer that works on the mentality as well, along with giving him a fight plan to bring the confidence he may have or may not have after the Andy Ruiz first loss. So I definitely support that. As far as the Boost Ennis thing, like I said, man, I want to see Boots get every situation he's supposed to get. I do understand the situation and it's gonna be hard for him to climb up the ladder and get these fights just only because in the position he is. And but if he can jump and fast track ahead, I'm definitely with it. My last thing I want to address, and I respectfully don't want to be cut off. I mean, people throw disrespect around on this show, very likely around here, and I mean, they got people. Honestly, gotta be mindful who you sell that to because I mean, they'll show up at the border wars, they'll show up at an event. I mean, they go hold you to it. They go check your temperature. So you gotta be mindful when you're talking to certain people in this chat, on these calls, and just speaking reckless because some people don't go for that shit. They got a lot of beta male.
Cut it. Coach Rivera, are you available? And I got left off at let's assume London, right? Yes. Dre Dot says this show is about AJ, and here we are. Chan upset. D Nice. AJ, like the lion from the Wizard of Oz.
Why does everyone think I'm upset?
He got the skills, but no heart. Hey, look who's back. Big Matt is back and says AJ should have been willing to go out on his shield. Look at him. That's what a lot of people wanted. London runs boxing says we wanted AJ Wilder, but Wilder ducked for his life. Yeah, I can't believe you're still saying that when they offered him 2 flat deals, and that's still Eddie has yet to offer any other human being a flat fee. Have y'all noticed that? He's yet to ever offer anyone else a flat fee. No one found that strange. Also,
hey, he's trying to get that bag, man. He's trying to get that bag.
Also, Wilder accepted it, and then like 24 hours later, it was a fight announced.
No, 24 hours later was the rematch. It was the issue with the rematch. It was like, all right, also, since you took the flat fee, well, we get a rematch, you don't get one, even though you got a belt and we got a belt. It was just crazy negotiations, man. It's sad that we still got like delusional fans. But those are clearly AJ Man fans. Rod in the 870 says, one guy lost to the number 1 fighter, and the other KO'd by the 15th fat guy. Laughing out loud, 100 emoji. You guys are so mean. Hurting AJ's feelings at the same time killing poor Andy. Boxing, man, back with another one. I'm going to go ahead and ring you along for boxing. I'm definitely for boxing. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure that was your 3rd, right, champ? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And London with 3. Shout out to the support, champ. Ooh, I was about to hit you up, Rod. You only got 2. Almost there, though. We still love you. And, we love you the same. Love you the same. We are at D Nice. We said that. London, we said that. Rod, we said that. Boxing says Tyson Fury beat the shit out of Klitschko. He's trying to trigger you, Shan. He's trying to trigger you.
We already went down that road. Yeah, we did that already. God, you guys are wild. I've been zen. I'm in a zen mode. My cat died, so I'm not invested of. RIP to my nice little kitty. So I've been quite zen. You know.
He even put the little poop emoji, Shan.
Yeah, it's okay.
Pterodactyl says, Lady Shan, they don't get it. Oh, so you and Shan get it, huh? You must be who J-Mac talking about. Nah, I'm joking. Let me stop putting you on his list. Let me stop putting you on J-Mac list. Julio Guzman. Well, hello, Julio.
I thought I was married to J-Mac at one point on YouTube.
No, that was JP.
Yeah, JP.
That's the problem. You got them all mixed up, man. You got to get your shit together.
He said, you must be tired from your flight. And you was like, where did I go? Where did I go?
He said you came from heaven.
He said, I mean, well, an angel such as yourself, you know.
Yeah. Where is he? Where is he? Is he been here?
You ran him off. You ran him off one day.
Did I run him off? Oh, sorry. Oh.
Julio Guzman says Joshua lost. Ouch. Yo, my phone, my little screen protector broke, and it's made out of glass. I got shards of glass on my desk. Fucking getting me. He says Joshua lost his edge. Get out of that domesticated comfort zone and ignite that hunger that got him to the top. Sometimes you need to go through hell to get to heaven.
That's what I said. Maybe he does need to go to the pits of hell then.
yo, Atlanta people gonna come for you, bruv.
No, I wasn't talking about Atlanta as the pits of hell. This, you said the gym where it was the doggiest of the dog. Not Atlanta.
I mean,
nobody ever said doggiest of the dog. Nobody.
No, one of you guys said, that place, he'll lose all his weight there.
Yeah, I said,
yes,
no.
Yes, he did, James.
I said he will lose his muscle mass there. I did
muscle,
say that.
and all of that. Yeah, that's why I was like, you don't need to go there. The pits of hell. That's what I said. Not talking about Atlanta, the pits of hell.
But there's nothing
go to
wrong.
The dog pound.
I thought you were just talking about that specific gym was like that.
Pound.
There's nothing wrong with losing a little bit of muscle mass if you AJ.
No, he doesn't need to lose anymore. Show.
Shan, stop looking at him like you got to think of him as a boxer.
He lost a lot, and look at his punch resistance went down to 0.
No, that's the game plan. Like he said, he's a product of his environment. He said that.
Yeah, but when he was slimmer, look at the punches were affecting him like big time. Like big time. His punch
but he's got to be slimmer if he wants to dance for 12 rounds and outbox.
Yeah, I know.
Guys.
But you're gonna have to find a happy medium where your punch resistance is still working for you, but you've lost some weight.
Listen, if he's gonna throw more punches, he's gonna lose muscle mass because that's what happens when you got a high activity. You can't be all bulky. But
no, I don't want it to be bulky though. That didn't work either, did it?
D-Boy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, D-Boy says, Lady Shan got serious bars. She spits fire emoji.
Thank you.
Who is Stefan Don? Ain't got nothing. Who's
Stefan Don? She's another British.
Ain't that Lauren Sicoli girl?
No, that's her friend. That's our friend though. That's Miss Banks. Shouts out to Miss Banks. But yeah, we're
Miss
all
Banks?
from the same. Yeah, we all do similar shows, same parties. Steph London. Shouts out to Steph.
So you done a show with Coley girl?
We've been at the same events, the same shows. Yeah. I'm from the UK scene. Like boxing's the second.
What about that girl that made it to Love and Hip Hop? Wasn't she from the UK too?
Little Donatella.
I don't know what season. I ain't watched that shit in 20 years.
No, her name's Little Donatella. Yeah, that's my friend. Shouts out to her as well.
Big up.
Okay.
She's not on there anymore though, but yeah.
Call you, I know everybody in the reggae world. You don't know Sean Paul.
Oh yeah, I got pictures of Sean Paul. Yeah, I do.
But you ain't do a show with Sean Paul.
Yeah, no, he was on the same show. He
So
came
you
on
opened
after
up?
me. No, we did Notting Hill Carnival 2016. I was on.
So
I
you
was
like
on,
a legit
and then he
reggae
came,
star.
and then he came on after, and then we hooked up backstage and we took pictures.
Oh, you hooked up?
Oh no, not like that.
No. See, Americans only understand one lingo. See?
Sorry, not
language
like that.
barrier.
Not hooked up like that.
Language barrier.
No.
Different
Yeah,
idioms.
language barrier.
Nah,
but yeah,
let me stop,
I've had the pleasure to meet Sean Paul and share the same stage as him as well.
Well, all right. That is everybody. Nest GTO. I'm about to be out. James, Adrian, Sean.
Adrian.
James Payne Lethal. You can find me, James Payne Lethal, on IG. That's Instagram. You know what I mean? Check me out. Follow me. I might follow back. You know, I like to talk boxing, do hip hop, all that good shit. Fuck with me.
Lady Shan.
Shan.
The person that, Lady Shan, the person that you love to hate. We love it. But, you know, you can find me and you can hate on me at my Instagram, LadyChann, and Twitter, and Lady Shan, come box with Chan on YouTube. And yeah, check out some of my bars. Check out me doing live shows, what I've done in the past, in the present, whatever. You can Google me. I'm everywhere. So peace out. Thanks for having me again. SGTO. Chulo.
J-Mac says boomerang.
Thought he was going, but hey.
I thought so too when he had like the 20-hour call.
No, you the one that jumped off the call. I asked you for my intro, but I ain't tripping. I told you my boomerangs was CYP.
Where is he?
Let's go. Way to end the show. Y'all hear me?
Yep.
All right, look, for everybody who's interested on some serious shit, the show is called Controversially Correct on Mr. CYP's YouTube. Okay? If you want to check it out, check it out. If you don't, you know how I feel. Don't. All right, listen. I want to end it here. Let's picture a fighter. He's 42-0, right? He fought nothing but bums, but he's 42-0. He fight Floyd Mayweather 3 times. One time he damn near beat Floyd Mayweather. Another time he get his ass whipped by Floyd Mayweather. Another time it's damn near the fight of the year versus Floyd Mayweather. What would that dude be known as today in boxing? Let's change it from Floyd. Make it Muhammad Ali that he fought. Let's change it. Let's make it Roy Jones that he fought. Think about that. Other countries would call that man a living legend, but in America, we call that man a bum. Hell no. Bomb Squad all day. CYP in it. Controversially Correct live tonight, 6 p.m. Lady Shan, good doing business with you.
I know I got you some subscribers. Good on ya.
Shout out CYP.
I'm here to help charity. I'm very charitable, so I'm glad I could help you.
It's called networking, Shan. That's why you come here and you said, look,
I network with you.
I know. Hear me out. Just hear me out. You said you come here and look. Oh wow! When I say my Instagram, they actually come subscribe. Now you'll get it complete. This is because my audience is boxing. His audience will be a completely different genre. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing. It doesn't have to be him though. Just keep that in mind. Networking is always good. I chose to do that so late.
Yeah, I know.
I chose to do that so late, and it would have been more beneficial sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I hear you.
But anyway, gotta go. Catch us on the next one. You already know, Nest GTO. Today is Wednesday. That means 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Border Wars.
That's right. We're going to be doing Border Wars later on tonight at 7 p.m. So, yeah, man, join us.
Hasta luego.
Hasta mañana.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Laters. Arrivedercis.
SDS Promotions.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
What up, TBV? Reminding y'all to tune in on December 11th to Border Wars to witness SDS stars Show Kid and Bola de Grasa both win TBV Border Wars Championship belts, man. Let's go.
Show Kid. Dumatron activated. Eddie Narvaez, aka Bola de Grasa. SDS Promotions. Austin V. Brandon in Houston.
Man, who these SDS boys is, man? Them boys
You one of them SDS boys now and shit. He's gonna force us.
I was trying to holler at him, but he ain't fucking.
We hearing too much of SDS and not enough of TBV.
SDS Promotions.
TheBoxingBoys.com.
They don't want to see us win.
Yeah, their promotion's on point. I won't lie, man. All the content they're putting out is on point.
I think that fucking show kid's gonna beat Jose.
All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got the. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
It is Border Wars 13, Florida Winter Soldiers.
SS Sparta!
SDS Promotions.